right? Good. I think we're live. Oh, I'm floating. Floating. Don't
You
worry.
should.
Don't worry about the fact that the bird is floating. It's fine. I do that
You're
sometimes.
so excited you can't sit still.
I'm so
Bird in his natural habitat.
fucking excited, guys. You don't even understand. Let's go. But no, seriously, yes. Hi. Hello. What's up? Good evening. E aí? Beleza? De boa? Todo mundo vivo? Hi. We're gonna. Ooh, boy. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just.
We're just gonna.
We're just gonna. Fuck pleasantries. Fuck. It's the boy. It's the boy. I've been so fucking excited to build a goddamn Uraven Gundam ever since Build Divers. Dude, Build Divers is so fun. Mike, have you seen Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise?
I have seen some of it.
You should finish
You need
it. It's
to
incredible.
see all of it.
You need to see all of it. This show is
It is.
so good.
It is genuinely one of the best Gundam shows.
It is genuinely one of the best Gundam shows. I'm not joking. To be fair, by volume, most of Gundam is actually kind of trash, but this one's really good.
By volume, most of Gundam is trash, but this is a really good show.
This is a really fucking good show, and it's free on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. And speaking of free, you know what is not free? This kit. You actually have to pay money for it. But if, and this is a very big if. Okay, hold on. Let me do the magic of the shill. For you see, your people of the chat. Also, hi, hello, chat. What's up? How you guys doing? Good, great, cool. All right. Plastic robots. If you want one of these beautiful crinkle. Oh yeah, do you hear that crinkle? It's really good. But anyways, if you want one of these bad boys for yourselves, let me tell you. Chat's just existing, we chilling. Exactly. Chat's objective is to chill. My objective is to shill.
Also, I may or may not have just pinged everybody in the Planet Video shitpost.
As you should. But for real though.
As I said, I'm not apologizing.
If you guys want to get this kit, there's a right here. Yes, this way. The chat box over here. There's a link with my name on it. If you go buy stuff from Hobby Link, your boy gets a little cash back from that. Because this stream is sponsored by Hobby Link Japan. Fuck yeah. How about that? I'm so fucking excited, guys. You have no idea.
Well, yeah.
Perfect timing on Twitch's part.
Ah, Gundams. I fucking hate you people.
Gundam, more like got him.
Got him. Oh, you fucking asshole. Fine. Fine. Kill me. Why do I have this routine?
Because it's too damn funny.
It's actually kind of funny. Yeah. Also, I have my little Anaheim Electronics mug as usual.
Alright, that is getting clipped.
I was about to say, someone clip that.
I fucking hate you people.
I'm putting.
Cheers to shilling, to bad life decisions regarding stream redeems, and to fucking plastic model kits.
Cheers.
Also, Black Man, can we get that on the quotes wall?
What? The cheers?
No, well, that, and also Gundam. More like got him.
I need to ask you to tell me about Gundam someday. See, this is a very terrible question to ask, because I will talk for like 10 hours. And you will still not know the entirety of Gundam. Ah, the smell of plastic inside these bags is...
Cheers to model kits. What's
Oh.
the second one?
Sorry, what?
I wanna put it on the quote wall. Cheers to model kits, something, and bad life decisions.
Cheers to shilling, model kits, bad life decisions, and terrible stream redeems. My voice is kind of low. No shit, really. Hold on. Let me fix that. Just 1 second. That might be Discord. Voice. Nyeh. Nyeh. Can talk for like 10 hours but still not be done with 40k. Yeah, my uncle did some of that to me. It's
Eden,
fair. That is perfectly fair.
we both can. Between the two of us, we could go for an entire day.
Probably, yeah. 40k is, whew. 40k is a thing. Anyways. I am...
broken the Twitch club.
What? Did I what?
I appear to have broken the Twitch club. Hold on.
Falcon.
Plastic. Yes, Mike.
Are we allowed to open the booth for one more? Eden is wanting to. Eden is curious if he can hop in.
Oh yeah, shit, for sure. Hold on.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Stand by for Edenfall.
That too.
Hold on. There you go. Hop in, Eden.
Get the fuck in here, samurai.
Got a city to burn. Hey.
Ah, there we go. I need time to be cringe.
Time to be cringe.
So, what we do every day.
Yes, precisely.
Yes.
Indeed. It comes with a little stand. Look at it. It's no Star Platinum, but it's a nice stand.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's one of those runner-less stands that you just like snap it. And just it's quite neat. It's also clear, so I don't have one of these in clear. That's fun. Paint it later.
Yep.
I personally am not the biggest fan of clear stands. Personally, that's just me.
I mean, I have clear stands. I have black colored clear stands.
So what you're saying is you're a stand user?
I am a stand user. I have my painted GP base. I fucking love this thing to death. It is incredible. Bases are the best. Hey, Deb, what's up? Welcome.
Also,
I'm so fucking
after
excited to
Twitch
get this thing done.
didn't cooperate.
After Twitch, sorry? What?
After Twitch didn't cooperate on making the clip.
Thought you said clear stamps for a second. No, it does have foils for like the head cameras and shit, but fuck out of here.
Ah, thank you, Dragon.
See, Gundam markers. This is the good shit right here. You can get these metallic, get these in flat gray. Sometimes I also use.
So I'm curious. What are these models like putting together? Because I only ever put together little green fungus dudes for a very cringe franchise. I've never actually seen like one of these be put together.
The delivery of this model kit was been the work of an enemy stand. Yes, because it actually arrived a few days earlier than expected, so it was totally the work of an enemy stand. Eden, how you put one of these together? It's actually really fucking simple, and you came in at a great time because the Uraven Gundam, this guy we're building today, is a fascinating little machine. For you see, this is a manlet Gundam. What you see on screen right now, this tiny little piece of shit here.
It's just a little boy.
This is the Core Gundam. This guy folds in, like his little legs fold in, and his bitch ankles become the knee joints. His chest pops open and his shoulders spread out, and he wears the there we go. He wears the little support ship pieces as an armor to become this big beefy snipered man.
Oh, so it's like the Nemo and the oh, what is it called? We were just talking about it the other day.
Power Gym?
No? Not as far as I know.
Oh, or you mean Alex?
Oh god, now I'm utterly blanking right now. Damn it.
These are all Core Gundam parts. These are the Uraven Armor parts, so we here. And I'm so excited to build. I've been wanting to build one of these things ever. Oh man. Oh, this is better than any Playboy fold out. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. So, dude, holding out the instructions on a new model kit it's delicious.
Damn, sorry, Falcon, that's cringe. Men just make things by heart, they don't look at the instructions.
See, I did that once.
I was gonna say, how well did that go for you?
Yeah, the Victory 2, I built it entirely without manual because the friend that gave it to me for my birthday burned the manual in front of my face and said, haha, fuck you. And I was like, oh yeah? Challenge fucking accepted, bitch.
Ah, okay, yeah, so, what I was referring to was it was a Nemo that could combine with a G Defensor.
That's kinda like that. See, the idea behind the Core Gundam is actually fucking fascinating, and this is kinda spoilers for the series that this comes from, which, by the way, Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise is a fantastic fucking series. You should totally watch it. It's incredible. It's straight up
Falcon, I'm
10
probably
Gundam.
about to commit heresy. I've never watched any Gundam.
You can... Okay, well, you can't start with Divers Re-Rise.
And I'm scared because there's so much.
You can
I
absolutely
don't
start with
think I'd
Divers
be able
Re-Rise.
to watch any of it because there's so much, and that sort of worries me.
Okay,
Start
okay.
with Renee.
Let's start with IBO.
No, Blockman, shut the fuck up.
I was going to say start with 08MS.
Starting with wait, MS
It
team, it kind of works.
I'm gonna paint a little dude while you talk.
By the way, yeah, Eden, when you were talking about the construction of these, it's all snap fit. Just cut the parts out,
Oh,
send
okay, then,
them
nice.
cleared, snap fit everything, no glue, maybe a few stickers, but as I said, stickers are for bitches. And that's it. It's stupid,
Alright.
stupid simple. And this
I'm
guy
gonna-
in particular is very fun because you build a tiny little dude, and then you make it a bigger dude. It's more work than 40k models. No,
Definitely not.
I want to say in general it's not as much work because as you can see this is all color separated. This kit in particular has fucking fantastic color separation. It has no color correcting stickers. It just has camera stickers, the foils you get for like shiny stuff. So while the assembly is it involves more parts, it is still less complex because you don't have to like glue everything in the proper position, and you don't have to paint the entire fucking thing later.
And also,
can-
things move, unlike 40k models.
Things move on like 40k models. Yes, this is an entirely articulated action figure when we're done with it.
Just please don't handle it like you would an action figure.
Please don't handle it like you would. Most kits
You
will
can't
not
stop
tolerate
me.
that.
On a side note, watching that Twitch clip, I am now suddenly very self-conscious of my laugh.
Oh, you have
You're not cool.
you totally have a witch cackle, just like Blockman.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now.
I'm gonna post some of my dudes in the model chat.
Please
actually,
do.
so
I actually enjoy
I'm
looking
really
at.
proud of my war boss.
I do enjoy looking at 40k
God,
models.
do I still have Dante? Hang on, let me see if I... Oh, fuck, I don't know where he is right now.
Caps and shit.
I'd show,
Anyways,
if I had good pictures of them laying around, I'd show Dante and my Shadow Sword, but
Chat says your laugh ain't that bad, Mike.
Oh well, thank
Yeah,
you, Zango.
I've heard worse
Yeah,
laughs, my dude.
I've heard worse. Speaking of
Much
chat, how
worse.
are you guys doing? How are you doing, chat? How's life?
I'm running out of people.
Oh yeah,
to pay.
congrats on the sponsorship, by the way, man.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't expect it to happen, but it did. Hashtag sponsored.
Hey.
2022 Year of the Falcon.
2022 Year of Ka.
Year of Khan?
No, Year of the Bird. I mean, I hope it is the Year of Cons because I've been dying to go back to a fucking anime con.
Never been to one myself.
Oh yeah.
I was more referring to Khan as in Khan. I don't know. I was making a Star Trek joke.
Oh, Khan. Okay. Khan!
Falcon rallies the Mongol hordes and takes over the world. That's what this year is.
Throat singing intensifies.
Oh, dude, there's a Mongolian throat singing rock band, The Who. Like the.
Oh, the Who, they're pretty good, yeah.
They're fucking incredible.
They did the intro music for
Jedi
Star
Fallen
Wars
Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah,
It's
that's where I
really
found it.
good.
It's really fucking good.
I mean, were you aware of the fact that Mick Gordon, the man who we all know as the man who created the Doom soundtrack, learned how to do Mongolian throat singing
Oh, yeah,
specifically for a Killer Instinct song?
Yeah, it's a good song as well. It's the Jago
Yes.
theme.
That's
Yes,
not
it's
right
Jago's
from
theme.
Gordon.
The music.
I
for Killer
am.
Instinct,
Hang
all
on. I
good.
need to post. Hang on. I need to, because it is an absolutely badass theme.
Yeah, the Killer Instinct songs.
Yeah,
are
no
all
shit, Mick
fantastic.
Gordon did it.
Yeah.
Also,
Every Killer Instinct song is great.
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
KI
there's
does have
another
some good
song
fucking
on that.
music.
There's another song on Killer Instinct's OST that he literally plays with a human bone.
Sick.
Damn.
It is a flute from, I think it's Mongolia, that is made out of a human femur.
Damn, that's pretty metal.
That's incredibly metal. As expected of Mick.
As expected of Mick fucking Gordon.
Mick, more like sick.
God damn it.
Hey.
Sick, Gordon.
Ew. Alright. See, now I'm gonna hang on.
Get sponsorship monies. Yes, indeed. If you use the link, I'm gonna throw it here again. I'm gonna keep the shilling. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
I was gonna say, why don't you have
Oh yeah, Shill Command.
Shill
I was
command.
gonna say the shill command or have Nightbot occasionally drop the link.
Both.
Every
In fact,
once in a
I
while.
will do both as soon as the stream is over and I can properly mess with
There you go.
Nightbot.
That's a couple of my dudes in the model
Yes,
chat.
I will post the song in general because it is
Yeah, we don't have a
an
dedicated music
amazing-
channel on the server. We should have a dedicated
No.
music channel on the server. By the
No,
way,
we
we
can-
should also have a link to the server in the chat right now. I believe. Blockman, would you mind dropping one?
Yes, I am in the process of doing so.
But anyways,
get a bot to shill every 45 seconds.
got a bot to that
That
would
might be a bit too egregious.
a bit
Train
too.
a robot to break into the viewers' houses and just like force them to buy it.
Yeah, but if you guys do use that link over there, yeah, I keep forgetting. Chat boxes. If you guys use that link over there, buy the stuff, then I get a little cash back for that. So you get some plastic crack. You help fuel my plastic crack edition. It's all good. It's all beautiful. The music
I
is
think
very
to ask,
comfy.
by the way, have you finished Halo yet? Have you finished Halo yet, Falcon?
I am this close to it.
What bosses? What was your last boss?
Fuck. What was the last thing we did, guys?
If I remember correctly,
The pilot got kidnapped and we were about to go shank Jaga.
Oh,
yeah,
Joker
right.
wasn't that bad. I literally just punched him in the face for like his kill.
Yeah, like people say that Jaga is actually kind of a bitch boss compared to everybody else, which
Compared with Bassus, Bassus is like the boss.
yeah, Bassus can go fuck himself. Bassus is horrible.
Bassus is a Chad. I read about a guy who like had it glitched and he didn't play the cutscene. Bassus just spawned behind him and murdered him instantly.
I believe
oh
it.
my wamu shinderu.
Oh my, what was Shinderu? Nani?
I like that.
Money.
I actually quite liked Escherum's boss fight.
I haven't seen them yet.
I think it's probably one of my favorite ones
Oh.
in it.
Oh shit.
Oh, Pikmin's finally in the Discord. Wait, Pikmin, you weren't in the Discord before?
Been
Oh,
around
shit.
for the streams often enough, but yeah, he wasn't there.
I could have sworn that he was already in the Discord. Oh,
Uh,
no, that's what I get for not paying attention.
That's what we all do. About the music,
Truth.
somebody mentioned the music being comfy. It is very comfy. It's not gonna stay there forever because I mean, it loops every minute and a half or so. So eventually it gets in the nerves, but
I was gonna say I have no idea what the music is because I always have the stream muted so I don't keep hearing myself.
that's perfect.
Yeah, same.
It's made by a dear friend and incredible, amazing music composer. Typing his name in the
I
chat.
was gonna say, do you have a shout out command?
I should have, but I don't because I almost never use Nightbot. Lord Aethelstan, he made a shit ton of music for the Shoujo girls, for Iron Mouse and Iron Mouse, but Yanners sometimes as well. He's incredible. He makes really fucking good music. Guy's a genius.
Cool.
Well,
What
we
was the
can.
name?
Imagine using Nightbot. Yeah, imagine knowing technology. The guy who pilots a giant robot and lives in a space colony doesn't know how to operate a computer.
Hey Falcon.
What?
Random question.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of technology?
How
No.
close is Howard?
How close is Howard? Far.
Damn. Okay, I'll hold off.
Yeah, please.
You can save up for another Arara.
No.
Yeah,
I
Mike's
much prefer cat cam.
Mike's
Fair.
not evil. Reject bot, return to slave mods. I mean, mods do it for free anyways, so.
Yes.
I mean, some people do get paid to mod for Twitch streams.
Okay, wait, hold on. Mike, redeem that cat cam.
Okay.
Redeem that motherfucking cat cam.
Okay,
Just 1 second.
it's redeemed.
Come here.
Oh, fuck.
Look,
I was very confused for a moment. Oh, there he is. I was like, oh, where's Howard? Oh, he is in the box.
he is in the box. This is the box the Uraven came in the mail. He
Is my
has,
cat in that box?
Of course, he's in the box.
he has
Didn't we
taken
joke
it.
about this when you ordered it?
Yes, we did. He has taken
nice
it over as his new home. This is his
Yeah,
house
I'm
now.
sorry.
Dude, he looks like a
I-
liquid. Like he's just melted into there.
Of course he has.
Cats are liquids.
Cats
We've
are
proven-
liquids.
This has been physically proven.
This has been
Unfortunately, I'm horrendously allergic to cats.
You're-
Oh, that's a
Aw,
shame.
That sucks.
I mean, there are hypoallergenic cats, but I understand
Yeah.
if maybe your
I'm a
allergies
dog
are perhaps
person,
too
to be
bad even
honest,
for
though.
them. That's fair.
Like,
This
I've
cat,
got a
this
little
this
rat
cat,
of a dog who's absolutely stupid.
this
Oh,
cat's a
boy.
dumb bitch. Look at him. Adorable.
He's got them saucer eyes.
Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He likes it when I.
You also got them claws.
Look at the goddamn claws. Yeah, the finger choppers I call them. Anyways, get the fuck out of here.
Aw. Okay. Bye, Howard.
Goodbye, Howard. He's going to be 1 year old in 6 days.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's quite
I
young.
honest to God forgot that Howard was that young.
Yeah, he baby. Baby.
Oh God. He's already pretty big, isn't he?
He's huge. He's massive.
Damn, Falcon.
Are you
Which
sure that he's not part like Russian blue?
I mean, I really don't know. He was a like friend of a friend's cat, had 2 babies, and he went like, yo, I don't want these. Does anybody want them? And I got one and my friends got the other. So he might be, I don't fucking know, lol.
Fair.
Look at how tiny this torso is. Look at this. Look at this tiny
He's
little
so small.
baby chest. Explain why mine sits. Howard does that all the time. I fucking hate it. Because the sink is not where the cat's supposed to be. Whatever.
I mean,
I-
if it
I
makes you
also-
feel, If it makes you feel better, Falcon, Cannoli is part Maine Coon. I don't know if you know how big Maine Coons get.
Very.
Stupid huge.
Yeah, regularly measure up to 3.5 feet and weigh between 18 to 25 pounds.
Fucking sick.
Yeah. She is a very thin cat, but she is a very big cat.
Ouch.
I feel like if I ever get myself a cat, there is a good chance it would be a Maine Coon, because I like big
You know what,
cats.
actually? Well, that or a Norwegian forest. Both of those, I think, would be good fits.
Getting some whack delay. You mean like the audio and the video are desynced,
That's just-
or?
I was about to say, is that Twitch having a stroke, or is that I'm not having?
Things on my end seem fine. I just checked.
No,
Yeah,
I
Zango-
think my internet just died for a second.
Okay, Zango, it might be your ISP again, because then again, it's always Zango's ISP.
Oh, it's one of those, huh?
Well, you know, the man lives in the great colonizer, so
Oh, sure.
you know, gotta deal with that crown internet.
I mean, does he need a license for that internet?
Probably.
That sucks. They gave you fiber,
Wait,
and then
wait, you got fiber optic?
you got fiber,
the
and
hell
then the
did you
internet
get
was
fiber?
worse. That's ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense.
That is a bra moment.
So, funny story about fiber in Germany.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, oftentimes, or it is like there's partial state funding for or for companies that put fiber cables down in the ground. However,
Okay.
the contracts for that end at the house, which are usually about 30 years old and still have copper wiring. So
Oof.
you have fancy fiber optics, but not all the way until your computer, so they do jack shit for you, and the company can still get the money for, hey, we put fiber optic in the ground.
Incredible.
Genius.
You know what's actually genius about this kit? Because Bandai are lazy motherfuckers, and the Uraven Gundam uses the Core Gundam 2 as a base, you get some extra shit from the Core Gundam 1 in here. So that's cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
I just noticed there's the entire torso block of the Core Gundam 1 just sitting there.
Oh.
Yeah. You get like the entire chest for the chest and the backpack. You get the entire thing for the other one just here. You have a free torso. I don't know about you guys, but I like crap with my kits.
Yeah, it's neat.
Crap's always fun.
I have giant boxes full of various parts.
I mean, oh, I put this.
I mean, if you're a guy who makes models and you don't have a bits box, I mean, are you really a guy who makes models?
I mean,
Exactly.
I don't have one. I have, I want to say about a dozen at this point.
I have
No shame in that.
1, 2,
I'm an orc player.
5.
I have so many random pieces lying around.
I have like 6 or so bit boxes and a gigantic crate full of empty runners in my room. Plastic crack addiction.
Plastic crack addiction, let's go.
Let's
Oh yeah, Mike, have I
fucking
shown you my looted
go!
wagon yet?
Sorry, Eden. What?
Mike, have I shown you my looted wagon yet?
I think Mike might have died.
That's
Like,
alright.
might
Happens
have
to us
died.
all.
It happens.
Happens to us all.
No, he's muted and deaf, and
Oh.
something probably came up.
They
Oh.
finally found him.
Maybe. So, Eden, about that question, about where to start Gundam.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Here we go. So, Gundam as a franchise is stupid fucking big. It's been
Yeah.
running for like 43 years.
start anywhere but the main timeline.
That's nearly twice as long as I've been alive.
But it's start any main timeline. That's a spicy take. Okay.
No, it's not. Just bang for your buck. Quality to volume of shows to watch. UC is the worst timeline.
No. Because you don't watch all of UC. Go. Don't commit to watching all of the Universal Century in one fucking go, because that's insanity.
That is the exact point that I'm driving at. You don't do that, because if you start with UC, people will talk you into, no, you gotta start with 0079 and then Zeta and then Double Zeta and then CCA until you get to the shit that you actually want to watch.
Yeah, which...
You
kind of
don't
ridiculous.
start with UC. You might start with a select show from UC, but you don't start with UC.
Okay, first let's actually explain what the fuck we're talking about. UC is the Universal Centuries, the main timeline of Gundams, where most of the shit happens. This includes the original 1979 anime, its sequels,
3 sequels,
and a shitzillion OVAs and movies and other small standalone stories that are in the same timeline but are not necessarily related by character events. Or they follow the same worlds, but many different events are happening. Usually involving space Nazis, but yeah.
and
Well,
occasionally Earth Nazis.
And occasionally,
And most of them are also
without
not
that,
very
can
good.
you?
occasionally Earth Nazis. Sometimes psychic space magic. They say Gundam's a real robot show, which is true, but Gundam does have magic.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
New types.
New types.
New types and peeling off paint that somehow improves your combat performance.
Well, yeah, red ones go faster.
Red ones go faster. Exactly. As
No,
as
no,
as
not
lucky.
as an orc player, you will understand. So, what you can do is try the original show from 1979, which is a terrible idea because it looks kinda jank sometimes. That show was made
And
on
also the pacing's horrible.
Let me finish. It was made on a fucking shoestring budget. The pacing sometimes is a little... So, go at your own discretion. You can instead watch the 3 compilation movies for the original series, which are on Netflix, thankfully enough. They tidy up the animation, they remove a ton of dumb filler and other stupid little holdovers from Super Robot shows of yesteryear that the sponsors made them put there.
Shocking.
Shocking, yes. It
They
works.
unfortunately-
It works well.
The one thing that they unfortunately don't remove is the very signature style of the director, which is going to be very hit or miss. People either love it or hate it with very few in between.
Yeah, Tomino is a absolute fucking insane person. And so many people in his shows are absolute fucking insane. Sometimes
And
that is a
tend
plus,
to-
sometimes that is a detriment.
Yeah, and tend to not have exactly well-written dialogue. That is
Oh, yeah,
the
the-
one staple across all Tomino shows. The dialogue kinda sucks.
What region do I need to crack out Nord to watch them? I think not. I think they are on every Netflix region. Don't quote me on that. I might be bullshitting. The world is not square, exactly. Tomino.
Yeah,
Tomino
although
dialogue.
as I've gathered, that seems to be a poorly translated Japanese idiom, so that works better in the original than it does in any English
Okay,
version.
cultural things.
Okay, that would make sense.
Shocking.
But yeah, you can
Although
start.
there are
You
actually
okay? No, yeah.
recent
what?
example from
Yeah, but what
Hathaway.
if the world was square?
Are
How
you
cool would
saying that
be?
view types are God?
But that line, not stupid. That line at least makes sense.
Yes, but it's still pretentious out the ass.
Yeah, and
And not something that any normal person would ever say in dialogue.
welcome to anime. What's your point?
Welcome to anime, yes, but still.
Welcome to anime. You must be new here.
Must be new. So yeah, you can start with the.
People
God,
die
this
if you are killed.
this face is so fucking handsome. Look at this boy.
People die when they are killed.
Look at his handsome boy. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's a very handsome face. Anyways, you can start with your original 79 show. It's pretty good. Can start by ignoring Universal Century as a and start from one of the alternate universes, which are all their own individual little series. Sometimes they have
Cough, cough.
books.
Wing.
Sometimes they have books or manga side stories. They are often enough not super great. If you start with a side story, with a alternate universe, I recommend starting with Gundam 00, which is.
Gonna disagree there.
Give me a
but-
second.
Yes.
You can start with Gundam 00, which, yes, is my favorite, but is modern enough that it doesn't look jank. It's fairly, like, not horrible with its obtuse Gundamness, shall we say. And it was made in a interesting, like, geopolitical time frame in our real world, and so the story is very. You can feel it's a show that was made post 9/11, is what I'm trying to say. Really interesting.
Yeah.
And also, all of the robots are made of pure, absolute, unadulterated sex in that show.
Most of them, yeah.
Okay, like 99. But still, if you want the good-looking
Well,
robots,
the
you go for
Gundams are. Some of the grunts are hit or miss.
Yeah, some of the grunts are kind of jank.
Yeah.
My grunt kits or. My gun.
Yeah.
Nikolai,
yeah,
honey.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
boa noite.
Disagree that 00 is a good starter show because, in my experience with 00, you kinda need to know what you're in for and what to expect to really enjoy it.
No, you don't.
Because you do.
No, you don't.
Because
Double O was my first show, and I loved it just fine. Literally
no.
the first Gundam thing I ever consumed.
Wasn't that Build Fighters?
No, I started Double O, and then Build Fighters started. I finished Build Fighters, and then I finished Double O. Because Double O was fucking big.
Yeah, you don't need to know anything going in, but being a bit familiar with the story beats helps through the general frustration that can arise in Season 1.
The same way that being familiar with general Gundam ideas can help you understand better any story, but it's not necessary for you to watch any. Because in that case, you don't start with Gundam, because if you need anything to be aware of the types of story beats, then you just don't watch it, because there's going to be no starting point.
Yes, but I'm gonna say that 00 Season 1 is a bit worse in that regard than most others because of the plan TM.
The plan.
For those who haven't seen it, 00 Season 1 spends a little too much time just what's the word here? Just pointing every question of, okay, but why did this happen, or why are we doing this particular thing, to the plan says so. And any follow-up question of, okay, but what are we achieving, or like any follow-up question to the tune of, yes, I know what the end goal is, but why are we doing this specific step now, is just because the plan said so, and often enough gets followed up with, I don't even know why the plan, because the plan is a supercomputer, decided to have us do this because I don't have the security clearance for this. And it gets kind of grating over time.
For you, highly
For me,
subjective.
and for a lot of other people who dropped Double O in Season 1. I am not the only one who did. I went back to it later, and I found out that I dropped it just as it got good, but the first 2/3 of Season 1 are, or can be, very frustrating to watch.
Yeah. Like, Double O Season 1 is a group of, I want to say mercenaries from like a
Terrorists.
kind of terrorists.
They're just
Yes,
terrorists.
They're terrorists. They're a secret society that's trying to achieve a goal, following this plan that has been laid out for a long fucking time, and it's being given to them piecemeal by a supercomputer left behind by the leader of the organization. It's a whole fucking thing. The show is good, trust me.
The show is good, but the plan TM is far and away the worst element in its execution throughout it. And it is unfortunately a very prevalent element in Season 1.
I mean, yes.
So my advice to anyone watching it is, if you find yourself going, Jesus fucking Christ, I swear to God, if they do this shit one more time, I'm going to drop this show, look up some spoilers from the end of Season 1, start of Season 2. It will actively help your enjoyment of the show, knowing what cool things to look forward to once it stopped going on about its bullshit.
Again, if
If.
you have a problem with that, which I do.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust anyone who says they have a plan.
That is perfectly fine. See,
That is also.
every alternative
That's
universe.
why Armored Core never had a plan.
That's why Armor Core never had a. Anyways, normal kids.
The enemy don't. If we don't know what we're doing, the enemy can't possibly predict our movements.
Exactly.
How many kits do you
Exactly.
have, Falcon?
What?
How many kits do you have?
How many kits do I have? Quick head
Yes.
count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 24, 29, 30, 5, 36, 37, 37-ish right now with me. There have
Jesus.
been more that were cannibalized for parts at some point.
You sure you've got enough?
No, I haven't.
It is never enough.
It is never enough.
Yeah, the plastic crack addiction. I know the feeling.
Oh boy, plastic crack addiction. It's a plastic crack addiction, dude. You don't understand.
Dude,
What?
I do understand.
And because 40k is just a thing, right? 40k is a thing. Gundam just keeps going and going.
Dude, 40k just keeps going and going and going. Like, do you know nothing of 40k?
No, I know that in the grim darkness of the edge there is only Ow, and that the Emperor is dead.
Yeah, but like, it's like, oh, I've just finished these models. And I was like, oh, but those ones look nice. Oh, I could get that one. Then I could get these bits, and I could make this. I could just chop bits off here and like make a cool looking good.
I was going
And
to
then you
say,
start making more things.
if we wanted to get into a contest about who's got the more convoluted lore, I think me and Eden can blow you out of the water very quickly.
I mean,
Daily
yeah,
reminder, an
40k.
orc once went back in time and fought itself so it could have it went back in time by accident, encountered itself and killed itself so it could have 2 guns. Oh, and
Yeah,
then every other orc in the fight just stopped fighting because they got really confused.
Yeah,
And nothing came of this because they're orcs.
I'm aware that orcs are full of bullshit and they have like the magic psychic fields that makes their bullshit happen if they believe hard enough. which is a
That is true.
hilarious fucking concept.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Yeah. Honestly, starting an orc army was the best decision I made because you can just have so much fun with them.
That is understandable and entirely fair.
I've posted my looted wagon in the hobby thing.
Oh, I'm gonna
Mike,
have to take a look at this in a second.
a guy I work with gave me a free Lehman Russ because he had like so many of them. He
damn.
just didn't care. I was like, what? Goddamn guard players.
I have no idea what any of those words meant, but it sounds like you got free shit, so good for you.
Dude had like, basically, dude had so many model tanks. He just gave me a free one.
Cool. That is cool.
Neat.
It was like, why do you have so many? He's like, I think I have more. I just don't know. It's like, what?
I think I have more, but I'm not entirely sure. He might be buried. Now tell me about Psychoframe. Okay, Psychoframe is what happens when these fucking assholes over here, Anaheim Electronics, these guys are literally Satan.
But they make everything.
But they make
Sound like
everything.
cool
They
guys.
make everything for everyone except for Xeon every other show.
Yeah. Anaheim Electronics. Anaheim Electronics is the people who built the first Gundam, and they have been on and off building most of the shit in the Universal Century. One time
no,
they
have-
accidentally magic, and they figured, oh, there's gonna be no problem if we just make this magic robot. And then it got possessed by the spirit of a dead girl and became God. And then just fucked off by itself out of the hangar with no pilot because it was possessed. After that, they went, huh. Write that down in the report. Keep building the next 2 units. Just rolled them out after that. Anaheim
Okay.
Electronics, swell guy.
2 corrections there. One, Anaheim were just on building all the time. There is, in every show, there is at least one machine made by Anaheim.
Of course.
They were on and off building machines for both sides of the war, of whatever war is going on.
Sounds like your typical corporation.
And
Yes.
the Phoenix was the 3rd unit built. It was just the first where accidents happened.
It was the 3rd one built, but it was the first one that actually got possessed and became supernatural. And then they just went, Tuesday.
Yeah, they went Tuesday. Which, I should note, this is after units with, I want to say about 5% of the amount of Psychoframe than the unicorns in them
Oh yeah, probably.
vanished when they accidentally magicked to save the Earth. Just poofed out of reality.
The Sazabi didn't, but the new totally.
I mean, the Sazabi's cockpit did.
I mean, the Sazabi's cockpit did, which was where most of the psycho bullshit.
Which is where all of the Psychoframe was.
Didn't
So
it
it
have?
sounds like they went, oh, they writ themselves in their corner and went, okay, we need to get rid of these. How do we do this?
No,
no,
that,
it was completely by accident. They
that,
didn't.
like,
They didn't
I think he's
intend.
talking out of universe on the writer part.
Oh,
That was a deliberate setup of this is why you don't play God.
Okay. But playing God
Gundam.
is fun.
Gundam sometimes goes into this type of stuff of like, but how far though? And someone in universe will go, yes.
See, I can respect that. That's a good hustle. That's the Sigma mindset.
Yeah, Anaheim is a Sigma company. Anaheim is totally a Sigma company.
Insert joke about the Sigma Gundam here. Whichever one that was again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a Sigma Gundam? I think there might be.
Probably, from what I understand, there's a Gundam for like everything.
Yeah, actually, I think there's an almost full Greek alphabet of prototypes.
Yeah, at some point, Anaheim went, okay, this is the Zeta project. We're gonna make a shit ton of machines from Alpha to Zeta.
Actually, not Alpha. I think
So-
they started at Gamma.
Semi-stupid question.
Yes.
I hate the fact that I know this because that means I listened to one
So-
particular idiot for too long.
I'm having a moment where I'm trying to understand because I think this is just my brain having a moment.
Mm-hmm.
G Gundam's UC, right?
No.
No.
No, that's future. Okay.
Yeah, no. G Gundam is its own little timeline where its own
Where Earth
bullshit
is even
happens.
more fucked than in UC.
Where Earth is immensely more fucked than in the.
See,
I wanna
I
say-
don't know where I got it in my head, but at some point in my life, I thought that well, and for a long time I still did, thought that Devil Gundam was a Psycho Frame.
Oh,
That would be fucked.
that would be so immensely fucked.
Well, with how many fucking, for lack of better words, absolute bullshit powers that thing has.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, it arguably does.
It super does.
Falcon,
Like-
have you continued watching G?
No, I haven't.
You need to.
I do.
Yes. I don't know
Gundam is very
why
good.
I was thinking that. I don't know why or how I managed to get those two mixed up in my brain.
I'm gonna disagree that the Devil Gundam has a lot to do with Turn A or Turn X, at least as far as technology goes, because for all we know, we know that the Turn A was reverse engineered from the Turn X. And the Turn X is stated to have drifted into the solar system from outside.
But, the Turn X does have regenerative bullshit, like the abilities of the Dark Gundam. Something with
Dark Gundam,
ability.
Devil Gundam, same difference.
Yes,
The difference is stuck-up Christians in the US.
I was just
Yeah.
guys. I was just making a joke with the help of Q. Come on. Anyways, yeah.
Yes, but
The Turn X might have something to do with it, in as much as the entire correct century is
No. Let's not even go there.
exactly. Let's not even go there
The
because
show
fuck
doesn't care about it, neither should we.
because fuck the correct century. It's stupid. Nanomachine Sun, exactly. It's stupid.
on second thought, let us not go to the correct century. 'Tis a silly place.
It is a very silly place.
Go to the correct century, because Turn A is a very good show.
It is
Just
a very horny
don't
show. There's a
do
lot of
like
tits in there.
Just don't do like the Twitter elitists and get all high and mighty about correct century being the definitive Gundam timeline, because it isn't.
It super isn't. Correct century sucks. Like, I
No,
respect.
As in universe.
No, I know, but they're
It
stupid.
just doesn't care.
Yeah, they're stupid. I immensely respect Sid Mead. Is a once in a lifetime genius.
Yes.
The Turn A Gundam is ugly. Eden,
It grows on you as you watch the show.
Eden, in case you didn't know, the Turn A Gundam was designed by famous sci-fi designer man Sid Mead, as in Blade Runner and Aliens Sid Mead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I do think
he made a Gundam, like the main Gundam man for a show. It looks bad.
This what's it called? The
Turn A Gundam.
he also designed a bunch of other. Well, actually, he designed most of the things in Turn A that weren't a direct holdover from an older show, because that's
What?
one of the
What?
ideas that Turn A has. That it's basically a Ghibli apocalypse. Shit was fucked millions of years ago, and now people are digging up the tech that once ended the world.
Wait, hold on. There's
Why-
a YouTube interview with Seed with Sid Mead about the Turn A shit.
Seed
Seed Mead. Or Seed Mid
meat.
or Sieg Xeon. No, none of that here.
No.
Please, Marauder, fucking throw me the link for that. I'm actually super curious about it. Because I might not like the Turn A, but I immensely respect Seed as a designer. Like, dude is a fucking genius.
I actually quite like it, Falcon. It looks pretty cool.
don't. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I like its legs very much, except for the feet. Everything else can go fucking die in a fire.
I like the chest that opens up to have the missiles in it. That is a cool thing.
Yeah, I mean, the chest compartment is neat, but I don't like it very much.
Yeah. Get
It's-
the cow meme out of here. That's a joke from a filler arc early show.
Dude,
It has
it's
about 2 minutes of screen time.
but they made a 1/100 cow to go with the master grade. The meme is as legit as it can possibly.
Yeah, I know. As someone on one of my servers once put it, the cow is the most iconic part of Turn 8 to those who haven't seen the show.
Don't have a cow,
Yes.
man.
It is very iconic. It is very iconic.
It is
Shut
not.
up, Bob.
This is my hill to die on. The cow meme is the stupidest meme in Gundam, even above the Nether Gundam.
Dude, I never fucking told you. Oh my god, this was before I met you. But like, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, me and my friends from my local Gumpla club, we got invited to have a little booth on an anime con, and just like talk to people about Gundam and Gumpla. However, that con was also one of the fucking whatchamacallit. It was one of the stops in like the World Cosplay Circuit tournament, and so there were like many presentations and like just cosplay people doing cosplay stuff. There was a chick from the Netherlands that she dressed up as the Nether Gundam, and she came to our booth and took pictures with us.
Brilliant.
It was fucking incredible. I still have the pictures of her on stage as the Nether Gundam. It was hilarious. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I'm actually gonna hold on in chat. I'm actually gonna agree on the laundry because that was part of a rather substantial character arc where someone who, I'm not gonna go into spoilers, where someone who previously was very much removed from war, frontline, anything, goes to work in a field hospital. So yes, I am perfectly willing to say that the using the Turn A as a washing machine part was a iconic and definitive part of Turn A because it was a pivotal character moment. The cow is a filler arc. That is the difference
That's a
between the
phrase
two.
I never thought I'd hear.
Yeah, the cow is a filler arc. That's definitely a phrase.
Like, it literally is a filler arc. It's just an episode spent on, hey, this one settler dude can't run his farm, let's get him some animals from somewhere. It has no bearing on any plot whatsoever.
That sounds pretty important though. It shows the character is a good character. They're helping a man get a cow.
Except it's like the 4th or 5th in a row.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is like obviously this isn't like some one thing that benefits them in any way.
Never have I
Yes,
felt the need to hear the cow's a
I fully
filler
agree
arc.
that Mobile Armor of the Week episodes are stupid. It's one of the reasons why I fucking hated watching TV 0079 and eventually dropped it.
Yeah, 0079 is a great show, but a better movie series. Like straight up,
Yeah,
the show is rough.
one of my biggest gripes with Gundam as a whole is the quota fights, where it's just, yes, let's shove this battle in here because retention statistics say that little boys stop watching our show if we don't have at least one fight a week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It is also one of the problems I have with 00, where it's just, yes, let's send these people on a mission that lasts all of 30 seconds. Where it's like, okay, yeah, but why? You could have not broken the flow of the episode for that. Although 00 is admittedly a lot better than most others in that regard.
Yeah, because 00 is actually a good show.
00 is actually a good show. I am in agreement there.
But anyways, so you got the Universal Century, which is a gigantic, well, century-spanning story of a bunch of shit happening, and it's really cool.
Century spanning with some rather substantial gaps in it.
With some rather substantial gaps.
If they showed us every part of the century, I think we'd still be here watching it.
Yeah.
No, as in the first 10 years have, the first 15 years have every detail in it that you could ever wish for, and they still keep making more side stories, and then the gaps are measured first in years, then in decades, and then for the last step, for the better part of a century. Like, the gap between the last two entries is 70 years. A time period during which we know fuck all about what happened in it.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
It was unimportant.
It's kind of fucked. But anyways, so you got the Universal Century, which is big, fun. There's a lot of good shit. There's a lot of bad shit as well, but that's all of media in general. You got the side stories, the fucking not side stories, god fucking damn it. The alternate universes where other shit happens, and you don't need any foreknowledge to enjoy them. And you have the build series. One of which is where this little dude here comes from. And then you ask, okay, what the fuck is a build series? It's where people like us, stupid plastic robot nerds, builds their little plastic robots for virtual reality esports or VR MMO shenanigans. And it is just unadulterated fun and fan service, completely stakeless.
Well, the shows, the other half sucks.
Completely stakeless, as in there's not people dying and horrible war shit happening. It's just I have to defeat my. Shut the fuck up. That's a spoiler. I have to defeat my rivals and become the best Gunpla fighter because esports. It's incredibly fucking fun.
I'm not gonna say which show it is. I'm just gonna say.
Shut the fuck up.
One of the shows.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's a spoiler. Swear to God, shut the fuck up. Just let them find that out when it happens. Don't ruin the drop. It's amazing.
I'm not gonna ruin anything.
So shut the fuck up. Talk too much.
I do. Yeah.
Talk.
Different thing. Regarding chat. Yeah, yes, Crossbone does cover the in-between. For F91 and Victory. But that's a 30-year gap. The 70-year gap is Victory to G Savior, which, fight me, is still part of UC.
It is.
During which we know absolutely fuck all, apart from one side story that is set a year after Victory, so it's still... The 70 years still set.
Yeah, effectively.
Oh. Well, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, the gap between, like... Because Bandai doesn't like to acknowledge that GC exists, but it does. And so they try to pretend that it never happened, but it did.
They pretend that late UC never happened in general.
Yeah. Now, I hear that Crossbone is expanding. Crossbone is weird.
Well, Dust it's the one that's 1 year after Victory.
Hold on. Crossbone is fucking weird because it has been running since like the 90s in some form or another. It's a manga. The art is not very good, but the designs are also not very good. Off the Gundams are great, but everything else is not very good.
Everything else, with very few exceptions, fucking sucks.
Yeah, but the thing is, Crossbone Gundam has a few fucking things that are really cool, which include old characters showing up, interesting lore, sometimes, cool fights, even though the art is jank, the fights are pretty dope, Tobia motherfucking Aronnax, aka Gundam MacGyver. This kid is a monster. He is straight up one of the best Gundam pilots, and he's like 12. This kid is insane in how fucking raw he is. One time he shoves a knife through his hand just to make him bleed as a point to show a character that yes, he is still human. He bleeds and he just goes like that kid has no fucking chill. Tobiya is cool. Tobiya motherfucking Iron Ass, best Gundam Pro Tag, fight me. I will not. He's in the top 5 easy. Tobiya
I will,
is
because the best
crazy.
is Garrett.
I can't say because I haven't watched X, but Tobiya is still in the top 5 easy.
Yeah, but Garrett is the best. Garrett is best boy of all of Gundam. Full stop. He could give every new type in history a run for his money, and he has 0 psychic abilities ever.
Kid's got hustle, I have to admit. Kid's got fucking hustle. Oh boy.
Going back to an earlier point, side stories. Actually, if you're familiar with the broad setting of, let's face it, not UC, of the 1 Year War, side stories are actually a decent point to start. Because they tend to be a whole less bloated and less up their own ass than mainline UC.
Yes, but then you have the point of like, okay, you're starting with a 1 Year War side story. It's the Space Nazis versus the Earth Federation, and here's this one little story about a specific conflict in this war. It's not always going to be a fair assessment of what Gundam as a whole.
It isn't, but especially the, like, not side story as in the word side story capitalized TM as in the series that includes the Geo4, Geo5 story, Missing Link, and Blue Destiny.
Yes.
These are good and they do get across what Gundam is.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna...
experiencing those requires relation.
Or reading the manga, because for the Geo4, Geo5 story, that has a full English release. I don't know if it's a fan translation or not.
Yeah, this is also a problem
It
with
won't. The side story ones are very specifically not Xeon Wank.
Yeah. There's also a problem with like Gundam manga in general that translations and releases are spotty at best.
And
I believe the
mostly
word you're looking
incomplete
for
because
is...
fuck Xeonic.
I was gonna say, I think the word you're looking for is scuffed.
Very hyper
Not
sometimes.
necessarily scuffed. Like the individual translations, or well, the individual parts of works that got a translation because before the translator got bored of it and then told people who complained about him dropping every project he starts that they should just pay him more money. Anyway, the parts that did get a translation tend to be quite alright.
I feel like there's some salt here.
There is a great amount of salt here because Xeonic scanlations, who is unfortunately the only guy who's doing it, is kind of a dickhead.
A bit. Tiny little bit. Sonic is because he has a strong mighty iron grip chokehold on Gundam translations balls, he effectively controls the flow and he controls the spice. He controls the
Not even. It's just that no one else bothers.
exactly. Therefore, he controls the spice. He controls the universe.
I mean, yeah, he does, but I don't. I think it's the wrong phrasing here because he controls kinda implies that he's somehow like that there's a bunch of dumb drama around it that makes him actively push others out of it. But no, it's just he's the only guy who ever didn't say, "Oh fuck Gundam, I'm translating something else."
Yeah, which is why is in anything ever There. Fuck. I was gonna say this is one of the few instances ever where it pays off to be Brazilian, because the Gundam Wing manga got a full translation and release here like 20 years ago, but I don't have it on my
Which one
shelf right
of
now.
the three?
All of the Gundam Wing mangas that exist. The old Wing.
So, I think 2 of them.
Like 4. We got G Unit, we got Battlefield of
Oh,
Pacifist,
with
we
the
got,
side stories, yeah.
yeah, everything.
Yeah, I was just thinking of in terms of the Wing story, TM.
Yeah, no, we got the whole fuck.
For those who are less familiar with the fuckfest that is Wing canon,
Don't even
Wing.
start. Don't even.
I was just gonna make it one sentence. Wing has about 5 different canons that each claim to be the definitive version of the story, are all canon to the movie that's the sequel to Wing, but none of them are canon to each other.
It's bullshit.
Okay.
Even the
Also,
fanfic
yes.
sequel with everyone's identical grandkids.
Frozen Teardrop is so stupid that even rampant Wing fans refuse to talk about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about Frozen.
Has a banger music though, because of course it does.
Yeah, because Wing has banger music. That's just how life goes. It's made by Symphogear people. By the way, happy 10-year anniversary, Symphogear. That's
I
today.
was literally about to say that because of course I was.
So, anyways, you guys should.
Canada.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should watch Symphogear. Symphogear is incredible.
Yes,
It's a show
you should
about
all watch Symphogear.
It's a show about magical singing lesbians in power armor. Symphogear is really good.
It is extremely good, and I have made it my personal mission to drag as many people as I can through as much of it as possible.
As you fuck. Hold on for a second, because unsplit. Oh, this is not a fucking polycap. This is something that's actually kind of interesting for Gundam. Let's talk about the. Because the Core Gundam is a tiny little manlet piece of shit machine, sometimes polycaps don't fit inside it. If you're wondering what the fuck a polycap is, like tiny little rubber joints that they standardize these like sheets of caps and shove them into kits. This is like the standard sized one.
The standard size of the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Before that, it was the Wild West.
Yeah, before that it was just fuckery. Which is why I have like a billion of all of these assorted little. The point is, the Core Gundam is so fucking tiny that it requires its own little proprietary joints. Sometimes. And that's fascinating. Like, the engineering hoops they had to jump through to make this guy so small. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Got kind of sick of building Core Gundams after 2. I mean, I imagine building the same thing multiple times might get grating. On one hand,
What's in 9 juggernauts in the backlog?
yeah, because you're a psychopath, you don't. But I kind of wanted to get the full set with like all of the Core Gundam. But fuck that. That's
I do still plan on getting that someday.
because again, you are a psychopath.
Yeah.
You're not the average human. I also
I'm
find
not the average human, no.
yeah,
Because the average
Oh,
human
that kid
is a
really is
Chinese
tiny.
woman named Abdul.
He's
Named
just a
Alan,
little
actually.
boy.
sorry, what was that, Eden?
I just noticed him how small he is. He's
Dude,
just a little dude.
he's
fella.
fucking tiny.
He's
Small
just a
here.
little fella.
Okay,
I
let me.
know.
Bro,
Let me-
you could use that as
On
a
a
title.
slightly side note, I'm going to post this picture in the channel because I have come across in a bit of an unfortunate circumstance.
Okay, these two guys are in the same fucking scale. Thank you, motorbike. Thank you. These two guys are in the exact same fucking scale. The Core Gundam, look how stubby his arms are compared to the. Look at this shit. It's hilarious. He's tiny.
He's just a little fella. He's just a
Yeah,
goofy little fella.
He's just a goofy
That's
little
hilarious.
fella. I love the Core
Actually,
Gundam.
I have
whenever
an
you-
even better picture of these two are on the exact same scale. Let me
Oh,
dig it up.
If,
Take
if any
one.
of you guys have a second, check the video, and you'll see the bit of an unfortunate situation I found myself in.
Okay, let me check the video.
Let's have a wee look.
And so the server I played on had a bit of a restart recent. Well, and by restart I mean they did a soft restart due to a mod issue, and apparently while they were doing it, they also cleaned up a bunch of very ugly holes in the ground. My house was close to one of these said ugly holes.
Oof.
No.
And apparently, from what I understand, the admin didn't realize how far the circle went,
Oh fuck.
or rather, the effect was.
Your house
I mean,
got fucking done.
Yeah,
Leveled.
underneath that chunk, it's consumed part of my fence, my portal, all of my forge equipment. Thankfully, everything inside is safe. It's completely fine, so no harm there. But
Still oof.
yeah. Well, the good news is that the admins are gonna come over and help me unscrew the situation.
As they fucking should, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
So I put
hey,
the
it
picture.
happens.
No. You finish.
So I said, yeah. I mean, I'm not. It didn't really bother me. It happens.
That's
Yeah. Put the picture in not Vidya, in Malkits. These three are also in the same scale.
Okay, yeah, let's actually
They are from different shows, from very different shows, but they are on the same scale.
Oh, okay, this is a good fucking image. Hold on, let me open display capture so I can show this bullshit. Display capture is capturing the wrong fucking screen. Whoops.
Genius.
Genius. Look at this.
Oh no.
These absolute fucking units and this little lad are all on the same scale. That's
Not seen anything, I did.
Hana. Hold on, what the fuck? Yes, you are. Shut up. Look at the stream. The big Dorito and the chicken and this tiny boy are all the same size, or well, the same scale.
It still annoys me that I lost 2 decals on the chicken.
Oof, that's a shame.
To be fair, they are like at the back of the actual chicken unit, and they don't even belong there. Just leftovers that I put there. But still, like
It's
I
not the end of the
made
world.
them symmetrical, and they just peeled off on one side.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay then.
Like you're never gonna see it because there's so much shit in the way, but it's there, and it annoys me that
But
I know that it's there.
exactly, you know. Okay, see, this is the bullshit that I was talking about like weird proprietary joints. Because like, okay, this is the knee of the Core Gundam right here. The thigh is gonna go up here. But when this joins into the armor, this is going to be the second bend of the knee. So it's gonna do like 1, 2 bends. But for the Core Gundam, this is the ankle. So you got this tiny little ball joint that you gotta clip in here, serve as the little ankle joint for the foot of the Core Gundam. So it looks something like this. And it's the jankest little shit show I have ever seen. But it's so ingenious, like it works. Works really well, somehow.
Just works.
This little thing is fascinating.
It is.
I've been waiting to
very-
build this guy for so long. I'm super happy.
I mean, Fair enough.
I'm super fucking happy that I finally have this thing. But yes, Mike, you were gonna
Well,
say?
I'm glad that you... I don't remember.
Fuck, sorry.
Oh, good. No, it's not your fault. My brain is just not working right now.
It just works. Famous words of developer Todd Howard. God coward. Yeah, Howard. Where's my Howard?
Is he still in the box?
Oh, he had fucked off for a while, and every time that stupid cat fucks off, it makes me worried. I think he's gonna break something. He broke a cup the other day. Of course he had.
I mean, that sounds like a very cat thing to do.
Exactly.
Actually, speaking of cups, I don't think I've ever.
Actually, on second thought, the fact that Howard's only one, and thus, relatively speaking, very much still a kitten, makes me realize, suddenly Howard being an utter potato makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, him being a shit is entirely in character for his age. It doesn't make me hate it any less when he's a shit, but... Ew. It's adorable, though. Therefore, I can't hate him. Actually, I'm very lucky that he's adorable, because boy, that shit was ugly before. Like, if you take any pictures of him as a, like, newborn when he actually got here, ooh, was an ugly little piece of shit. He looked like a hairless Nargacuga.
But yeah, so but yeah, the fact that Howard is as young as it is definitely makes me realize that it makes a lot more sense now how he is about as graceful as an elephant on ice skates.
Yes. Is very much not a dex build right now. Very, very much.
Oh yeah, by the by.
Hmm.
Just. This is a picture, or I'm gonna put in model kits a picture of the box that the big two came in.
This is the entire height of the Core Gundam. Literally fits within 2 fingers. Is the average height of a 1-144 Gunpla. This thing is fucking tiny.
And the Core 2 is the one with the longer legs. The Core 1 is even smaller.
And the Core 2 is the one with the longer legs. Yes, this is the Core Gundam 2. This is actually bigger. I love this little boy. He's great.
The Core is very good. But yeah. But yeah, I put in model kits the size of the box of those two.
Yeah, the box of the Penelope and Xi fight bundle thing. I forgot the name of that shit.
The funnel missile set.
Yeah, the funnel missile set. It's that box is stupendously large. It's a little distressing how big that box is.
It is very distressing how big that box is. I had to finish it before I started working on any of the kits I got for Christmas, because I literally did not have any space to put them while I was working on them, because this thing took up all the space.
It's kind of fucked. It's kind of very. Kits are pretty though. It's very pretty.
Oh, my mic's not working, that's why.
Was that working?
My mic was off, I was talking to someone, I forgot to turn it back on.
Oh. I was wondering why you went quiet. I was like, oh, did we scare him off with Gundam autism?
You have achieved monologue.
I mean, how many times on stream did I just sit here talking for like 10 minutes before I realized my mic was off?
Not that many, actually.
Dude, didn't Snoop Dogg like start streaming and he spent like an entire week with his mic off and he didn't even realize?
I think it was like an
Yes.
entire month.
That is something.
What?
No one said anything. Thing
Because
was, it looked like he was genuinely into having having quite a good time, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, but like nobody said anything because the chat was on like emotes only.
Oh,
So
Ah.
they were trying to communicate to him the fact that there was no sound. He was just too fucking high to realize that.
well, as long as he had fun, that's all that matters.
But yeah, I actually also have a funny story to that end. I once had
Hold
that
on,
moment
wait.
of just forgot to unmute while I was in voice call with someone,
A
and
fu-
then he perfectly responded or said things that made sense to what I was saying, and always did it right after I finished saying something. So for like 5 minutes, I was like, "Yeah, yes, of course, I'm talking to someone." No, we're both just talking to ourselves.
Wow. That's another level of fucking autism.
Not even that. Like, it was like that moment TM in Code Geass where you're just talking to someone who's not even there, but
Oh,
it just happens to line up perfectly.
right, that fucking thing. That's a really good moment. Having a good
It
time
is
because
awesome.
you don't have to interact with humans. Gee, who'd have thought?
Yeah, fair.
Ah, yeah. Fair as shit. Oh, there's Howard. Hi. He's eating plastic because he's like nomming on one of the plastic bags that came.
Dude, you really shouldn't let your cat eat plastic.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit of salami as a treat.
Dude, salami's expensive.
Really?
Yes, this is a third world colony.
Oh,
The economy's
that's
fucked
actually
here.
That is a shame, actually. My condolences.
Yes. A kilo of meat's like $50.
Oof. What?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Which is why every little commission that I make, like every little art thing that I sell, or now every little thing that you guys buy with the link there, the store, the hobby link / White Falcon, you know, the link is there in the chat,
Where is the link?
helps a lot, because the economy's so hyper jank that the dollar conversion is like 5 to fucking 1. 5.6 actually. So any little scrap of money for you guys is a fortune over here. So the link should be here. There
I
it
might
is.
need to post it again. There we go. Oh, we look.
As I said, exclamation point shill.
Exclamation point shill. Yeah, I need to set up the bot. This entire bullshit after I'm done here. Speaking of done, we're done with the Core Gundam.
Neat.
Hooray!
Sorry, I just instantly clicked on it and I saw an Amogus thing. I'm sorry, Falcon. I'm gonna have to close this link.
Yeah, the Among Us Nendoroid is on pre-order right now.
I just saw it. I was like, okay, now.
Meanwhile, the first thing I saw was a hyper fucking detailed Shingetter.
Nice.
Which is also on pre-order, I believe.
Yeah,
What
But
a
yes.
not
contrast.
anymore. It's on order stop. Too many people have pre-ordered.
Of course.
What a contrast of quality.
It's also $250.
To be fair though, one of the people that opened the store today and saw the Among Us guy went, "Yo, I need that." So
To be
it's not
fair, I can understand that.
it's not even a contrast of quality. It's more like a contrast of reactions. The duality of the collector man.
Sometimes the memes take control.
Yeah. It's actually cheaper to buy and ship from there than to buy local. Most of the time, yes. Especially here. Except for the fact that
also-
shipping is hyper fucked right now because of plague. So, fuck me.
And the boat TM. Ever given. We are still dealing with the fallout of that.
Oh, right. Yeah. The boat. It took me a second to remember what the fuck you were talking about.
Oh shit, yeah.
I forgot that was
Yeah.
last year. By the way, isn't this the first stream I make this year? It is.
I think it is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Happy
Congrats,
New
first
Year,
stream of the year.
motherfuckers!
Yeah. One of my friends got given a Mega Milk shirt as a secret Santa gift, and he's gonna wear it to the gym.
Hold on, he got given a what shirt?
You know the old Mega Milk meme.
Oh my god.
He got that shirt, and he's gonna wear it to the gym.
Oh, I need that shirt. I need that shirt in my life.
It was like what? Somehow two of my friends discovered that meme recently, and they find it absolutely hilarious for some reason.
Because it is hilarious.
Yeah, but I was like, all my friends are the ones I never expected to be like the memesters.
I'm gonna
It was
go
okay.
be gone for a few minutes. I need to go grab food.
Oh, alright.
Be
Oh,
back in a bit.
I just realized I'm super... Fuck. I didn't have dinner before...
Oh, why did you not eat before the stream?
Because I was excited to build my new plastic robot. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough. I can't argue with that.
He's excited to play with his little toys. Leave him alone.
Yes. Leave a 27-year-old man alone with his...
Yeah, it's a man's right.
Man's right. I worked for this money, god damn it, and I will spend it on plastic. One of the greatest joys of my life is that the first ever job I got right after high school was a government job. And so
Government.
a government job. And so for the entire first year of my working career, I could say that everything that I did was paid for with public money. So I have a non-zero amount of this collection that is actually paid for with like people's tax money.
Genius.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Damn. On one hand, oh, taxes. On the other hand, oh wow, that's pretty clever.
It's super great.
I won't let Wilfrey know.
Hmm?
I won't let Wilfrey know. He's got a thing about taxes.
Oh,
Wolfie's got a lot of things about a lot of stuff.
that is true.
I still don't know how the man lives, because he should, by all logic, he should not be alive. But he defies God every day.
Defy God every. Sounds pretty fucking legend. By the way, how's Silver doing?
Silver seems fine. Yeah, he was in. Sure said he was in the chat earlier. He was in the chat earlier, but he seems to have gone now. He seems fine. He seems okay though. Usual people at his school being idiots, but that's that.
I mean, be fucking fair. When are we not being? Okay, this sniper rifle. This goddamn sniper rifle does that one really cool thing, TM, that I love it when guns do. See this? Click. It has an extendo barrel. And it slides.
Sometimes you gotta get that stendo.
Gotta get that stendo. Oh man. Let's try this thing quick. I need to paint something. The Gundam marker. There it is. Okay, so the cool thing about Gundam markers, they come in two types. You have like fine points, and then you have these weird wedge-shaped tips that are on this. No, that's the side. This, damn you. Right, there. So, and with this weird wedge shape type, get some nice angle parts. So, like, paint a sight. Wedge it in there. Bada bing, bada boom, instant sensor. It looks perfectly flush because the tip of the marker was against the other side of the plastic wall. No sticker. Stickers are for bitches. Or for newbies, which is also fine. It's okay if you're just starting in the hobby. That's fine to use stickers. Don't let people tell you how to build. Gunpla is freedom. As long as you know, take care to actually build your shit properly. Please don't be a troglodyte. TLDR, Gunpla is freedom except when it isn't. Slide little beam spray gun into the sniper rifle.
Well, you
Fix into
know,
place.
Gundam is freedom, but freedom is also a Gundam. Make of that what you will.
What came first, freedom or the Gundam?
Fuck.
You didn't even realize that you made that you did that, did you?
To be fair, I said that Gunpla is freedom, not Gundam. Big difference. Big difference.
Is anyone believing him right now?
I heard Gundam. Like, I will go to my grave. I heard him saying that.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you people. I do
You
like the
call
one
me a
with...
liar. I'm writing this in my. Oh, I'm writing this in the book of grudges. If you call me a liar.
I do
That's
like
it.
the one with the US...
That's it. It's going in the book.
But in the book. I do like the one with the US
Dude,
color
at
flag.
my work, like-
scheme. Which one is that? Because like most Gundams are red, white, and blue, to some degree.
Yeah. To some relative extent.
Alright, I'll just type American. I'll type American flag Gundam into Google and see what comes up.
Probably gonna be the Gundam Maxter.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Let me just do that.
Ah, right, it's over. I completely skipped over building the front skirt of Core Gundam. Boy was going around with his donger out.
Ugh, gasp.
Dude, just here. Dude, just out here hanging out.
He was just free balling.
Gotta go commando.
I mean, there is the Commando Gundam.
Of course there is.
Make
Of
of that
course
what you
there
will.
is.
It doesn't go Commando, but it is the Commando Gundam.
Is it piloted by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It should be.
Dude.
Oh, by the way, remember how we were talking about Symphogear before? and I said Symphogear is a really cool shit that you guys need to watch. Valverde, the country from Commando, is canon in Symphogear. There's a chunk of the show that happens there.
What?
I'm not even joking.
Sorry, what?
Val-
What?
Valverde, Valverde, the country from the Arnold Schwarzenegger film Commando, is canon in Symphogear. Commando is canon to Symphogear.
That's
How?
okay.
Why? I have so
That
many
is some
questions.
machete.
Because
That's some machete is canon to Spy Kids level stuff. Not gonna lie.
Machete is canon to Spy Kids. Fuck you.
I know that's the exact same level. Holy shit! What the fuck?
I refuse to believe that Machete is not canon to Spy Kids.
God, Spy Kids was a hell
No,
of
I'm
a
not
drug.
saying it's not. I'm saying it is. I'm saying that's like the same level. That's
I
proof.
know. That's what I'm saying. I refuse to believe that that Machete is not canon to.
Yeah, no. Real talk. Spy Kids was a hell of a drug.
Oh yeah, dude, Spy Kids was a fucking trip.
That
It was
yeah,
a good. It was
that,
fun films though.
Oh, it was very
that
fun.
How many were there? 3, 4?
Yeah, there's 3. Was there a 4th one?
But there
No,
was
I
a
think there was
fourth
just
one
3.
where the kids were older. It sucks.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, I remember seeing the first 3. I thought I heard about a 4th, but I never saw it.
Yeah. God, can you remember? Do you know what? Say what you will about Psy Kids, but it's a series that gave us the line, "Do you think God stays in heaven because he too fears what he created?"
You
Like,
gotta love the fact that came from a goddamn children's movie.
like it came from Spy Kids.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like
the
what?
Spy Kids.
And the context, it's like, why is this fantastic quote, this incredibly well written single line in this film?
For babies.
It's like going through Halo 2 and you meet the Gravemind and you're like, oh, hang on, what is all this incredible, like, dialogue from this giant, like, sock?
This overgrown sock puppet.
Yeah, what is going on? I didn't expect this. I just wanted to shoot aliens. Why am I getting all this plot?
Yeah, dude. Sometimes movies just hit you with some unexpected bullshit.
It's like, God, have you seen the thing where it's like, someone talked about, there's like that thing involved where some people are like, having Obama saying, then perish. And it's like, the thing is like, I'll do whatever you want, and it's just the response is, then perish. It's like, that is such a good response. That is like, perfect villain response.
It is.
And that came from like, some random people fucking about. Like, what?
Sometimes incredible quotes just happen at places and times we. This is why in the server we have the quote wall.
Exactly. We have a lot of walls.
You have a lot of.
Food has been acquired, and
As it
somehow
should
on
be.
its way, on my way down to the kitchen and back up, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor has planted itself into my head.
Sure.
I don't even know why or how. I haven't listened to that song in literal years, but it just decided to come crawling out of the woodwork.
You just
Dude, it's
decided
not a
to come.
song, it's just like a mimetic
It is
curse.
a. I was gonna say it's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind. Yes.
Like, dude, like that. It's like
State of
if
mind.
someone
there's
starts
nothing wrong
playing
with
and you're
me.
like, oh no, why is this in my head? Is the boss around?
Why do I hear boss music?
I was about to say that. Why do I hear boss music?
I think it's like, as Blockman said, it came crawling back. Even say.
Why do I hear Giorno's theme?
Why do I hear Giorno's theme exactly? It came crawling back. You could even say it came crawling through your skin.
Shut up. Okay, someone's getting banned.
What? You didn't see this one coming.
Who was it? Who was
That
it?
was Falcon.
Oh god, I thought Falcon was reading that from chat.
No,
He's gonna kill someone.
no.
I was supposed to say, you gonna ban the guy who's like, give him his own stream? It's a pretty bold move.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
The civil war is now.
Bold move from someone within light speed punching distance.
Bold move for someone within railgun distance. Bold words for someone within cross distance.
Bold words for someone that probably can't fucking hit me with said railgun and or cross.
Bold words for somebody in the blast
Falcon,
radius of a
Falcon.
45-ton megaton warhead.
Falcon, you've made one mistake. Because
What?
you're so fast, you're technically in every part of reality at once. Therefore, he will always hit you.
Therefore, he will never hit me because he will shoot in the places that I am not.
No,
And
Falcon,
if you're,
you'll both-
if you're
you'll hit-
everywhere at once,
I
He'll
am
hit you and
also
not hit you.
I am
You'll
also
be
nowhere.
hit and not hit at the same time.
Exactly.
You're like Schrodinger's target.
No,
Where did
dude,
Falcon go after the nuke exploded? Everywhere
Yes.
at once.
everywhere at once. Where did Falcon's legs go after the nuke exploded? They burned.
Everywhere at once.
This is why. This is why I got my little robot kicks. Because legs are for losers. There we go.
more like
I'm gonna,
You know-
I'm gonna make some stairs and remove your robot legs, my friend.
I mean,
we could probably. You know what? I will get Tim to build an extra set of stairwells.
dude, live in a space colony. Microgravity does my job for me.
I thought you were making a "we live in a society" joke there.
Society.
We live. Okay, look,
We
Libra.
live in the
Space
space
colony.
society.
We
Libra-
do, as a matter of fact, live in a spaceborne society, but that's beside the point.
We do live in a space society, space colony society.
But anyway, yes,
Okay.
as we all know, Falcon, I don't. Spoken in the wise words of the Dark Souls fanbase, I only have to hit you once, Dex nerd.
Dex nerd. Okay, fair. That is entirely fair.
I mean,
Right.
hold on.
We'll accept.
I think that actually might be the case for me as well.
I mean, you built some kind of like massive sniping fuck machine, so it would
I
not.
have 16 damage, 2 pen, and 42 accuracy. I think that does count for me.
Yeah, if you do hit, it's probably going to obliterate me in a single shot. I am not.
Welcome
The
to the
42 accuracy are going to ensure that I hit.
welcome to the Big Gun Club.
Welcome to the Big Gun Club.
I mean, to be fair though, after we moved up here, I updated my suit from a light to a medium, so I am not as made of paper as I once.
Congratulations! Now you are made out of
Welcome
a
to
few
the
sheets of paper.
I'm made of.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the best.
You are
the
going to
best
survive
size,
with
medium,
4
and
HP.
best.
I am made of a phone book now.
Yeah, you're made out of
Falcon.
Yes,
no matter
Eden.
what happens, you are now my brother. Medium is best.
Thank you, Marauder. Yes, down with them, down with the Dex Mafia.
Dex, more like dicks.
Dix Mafia, haha, got him. To be fair, I'm not even like
Destroyed,
a Dex
absolutely.
build. I'm just a very fast bull.
That makes you that makes you by default a Dex nerd.
No, it doesn't, because I don't use melee. I'm not like a dodgy, fast, like rules of nature kind of guy.
Motherfucker, you fly around like goddamn Tracer on crack.
Yes, but my build is not made for like zipping through.
That's gonna go on a no
that's
context
different.
channel.
Yeah, I fly around like Tracer on crack.
That's going in the note. That's going into the quotes channel without context.
That's super. Well, yeah.
That's going in the quote wall, no context.
Very much. Hold on, how the fuck is it? Supposed to.
After I said that, I just kind of took a moment to be like, you know,
Oh.
that was a very interesting choice of words.
Neat.
Oh.
Yeah, no, like this little shield nose cone thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's both like the shield of the Core Gundam 2. It's also the thing that attaches onto it to make it like a flyer for
And I
a
think
transformation. And it's also the butt of the Uraven Gundam. So this thing actually does a lot. Like it has a little, like this part attaches and then this thing flips back, so it has a connection point here. It has a little handle like this, and it has another adapter here and another adapter here. So you can connect this thing in like a million different ways. It's actually kind of fascinating. And also it has another connector point like right here under the nose cone. Fascinating.
That is quite fascinating, actually.
What a shit with this.
also, like at the tip of the nose cone, I think it also has a beam cannon or something, like in universe.
I think you can attach the spray gun here. Hold on.
Right, for the flight mode, I think.
Yeah, you can totally attach the spray gun into. Spooky! E aí, boa noite, cara. Ah, tá de boa. A gente tá montando robozinho, enchendo o saco um do outro, falando merda, como sempre. As always. Talking shit, building robots. Fuck. Gun.
You know, there is something to be said about the irony of a man who is arguably as much machine as man these days. Then again, aren't we all? Building robots.
I mean, I wouldn't say him.
Okay. Between the prosthetics
That's the only thing I have.
and the nanites.
Fine. Okay.
You forgot about the nanites, didn't you?
You don't forget about me,
Wait,
but I forget
Falcon
about
has
them.
nanites?
Everybody has nanites.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines, son! Esse você ganha
But yes.
do patrocinador. Não,
There is.
esse eu comprei, mas você também pode comprar ele do patrocinador, então tá aqui o link de novo. Eu sei que é meio caro pra gente, porque foda, a economia tá um caralho, mas tá aí. Nanomachines, son.
So to do a quick recap for the man who is obviously unfamiliar with some of the ongoings. Yes, as a matter of fact, we are all infused with nanites, except Tim.
I seem to recall Falcon specifically saying, no, fuck that, I don't want nanites in my body.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
because-
didn't have a choice.
I kind of forgot about those ones, yeah, but like, effectively, everybody has the same like base shot of nanites, I want to call it.
Ah, got it.
But otherwise,
Okay, so-
like optional nanites you could get from your pod,
Yes.
you don't.
But yes,
Hold on, I
TLDR.
need to shut up my heater, it thinks it's a pipe organ again.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
That's so.
I will wait until you return, and then I will begin explaining.
Lane of thought. Yeah, look,
Basically.
the
no.
thing can be a big old fat butt for the Core Gundam. And make this boy have a gigantic fat dump truck ass.
Damn. Walking around triple cheeked up on a Wednesday night.
Ripple cheeked up, yeah. Beat the game for the first time last week, and I'm
While
playing
the
hard.
sun is still out.
Heater has been bonked.
I think I never beat Metal Gear Rising on hard mode. I don't remember.
So, okay. Quick history lesson. So when the pods came down, Blockman, those essentially when the pods are activated, the people created their suits, and as part of the creation of the suits, everybody was injected with these things called AO nanites. What they were supposed to do is essentially brainwash everybody into being subservient to the aliens. However,
The Alamaus, yes.
the Alamaus. But for whatever reason, and I'm not exactly... Did we actually ever find out exactly why it failed for us?
It might have been explained at some point. I was probably sleeping during that fucking meeting. You know me.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, but for whatever reason, whether explained or not, there was a small chunk of the population where the AO nanites would be
right.
would be injected, but
that part.
Yeah, but yes, for whatever reason, it did not affect us the same way as they were, well, for lack of a better word, supposed to. But however, there were others, specifically those from the engineers, who, for whatever reason, the pods malfunctioned so badly they didn't receive nanites at all. Which, in some ways, was good for them, but in other ways was very bad.
Very, very terrible.
Which included their inability to regenerate.
Yeah. They didn't have the passive heal that everybody has. Like, you could get Hydra and Mycelium and shit to make your body even more hyper-fucked and autonomous. But even the people... even the people that don't have that, like me, for example, I still have a degree of accelerated healing and enhanced thought process because of the AO-based nanites. However, because the engineers... enhanced thought process sometimes, because my brain's dumb. But because the engineers don't have those, they got nothing. They're, like, hyper squishy.
Which, again, has been good and bad for them in a multitude of ways.
Good in the sense that, okay, we do have the accelerated healing, we do have the slightly faster brain, yada yada yada. We also got space cancer.
Yeah, long and short of it.
Yeah, it's cured.
Unfortunate. Yes, it has been cured.
They found a cure for it after like 2.5 years of bullshit. But for a while, we were on the verge of death, and it was not super fun.
Essentially, we were all on it. Yeah, for lack of better words, we were basically all on a timer.
Yeah, it was.
No.
I'm kind of, I must admit, while the curing thing was good, I'm kind of annoyed because me and Bunyip had come up with a lot of like interesting lore for the GI involving, people dying. They'd make it so people inherited their suit, and they'd like raise up successors and that.
Eden. We're all in character right now. Don't worry about it.
I know.
You're supposed to be in character too.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's been ages, my dude.
I know. I'm joking. Relax.
Yeah, nah, wait. The amount of in character we get, admittedly, basically starts and ends at story time.
Yeah. God. Oh, Howard, get over here. I got him. I got the fat baby. The fat baby is here. Hello, fat baby.
Aww.
Oh no, it's Howard. Yo, dude, put it on the table. Let Howard build the Gundam.
Fuck you. Howard goes in the box.
I am keeping a keen eye on where his mouth and paws are.
Good.
He did not knock anything off the table.
He did not. Yeah, I was
Nice
aware.
cat.
Nor did he eat anything.
I mean, he's probably not actually. He probably wasn't actually eating the plastic bag. He was probably just teething.
He was just teething.
Or flossing.
Or flossing it.
My cat does that a lot. God. She just flosses her teeth on plastic bags.
Your cat
I
just
can't hear the word flossing without thinking of that stupid dance.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
So all I heard was my cat flosses all the time, and I'm like, God damn it! Why is this in my head?
My cat flosses all the time. Cut to cat doing a Fortnite dance. Like,
You're like, cat, please. I raised you better than this.
it's awful.
Well, I mean, in fairness, the cat could probably play that dumbass game better than I could. Actually, no, we can't. I can't say that in good conscience because of the fact of inherently, I am still pretty good at FPSs.
Yeah,
Oh man, we need to play Halo sometime, Mike.
we do.
I mean, I'd be down.
Dude,
We just
the
have to
moment-
figure out a time.
when they finally bring out Halo Infinite co-op, we're playing co-op Falcon.
Oh, totally. I want to do a legendary co-op run with you guys.
If they're doing a,
Nice.
if they're
I've
doing,
completed it on Legendary by myself, so I can like drag you through the campaign.
I wish that.
Okay,
I
hold on.
I wonder if
hold on.
it's going to be a 2-player or a 4-player co-op.
Oh, it has to be.
Watch
Yeah,
out,
that's the
eight.
size of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
if
I'm
hold
it's
on.
wondering
4-player.
Hold on,
Reach out.
I'm finding they're
chat.
gonna have story DLC in the future, so I'm
They're totally gonna have
actually
chat.
kind of curious.
I almost said they're totally gonna have chat DLC, but no, they're totally gonna have story DLC. It's just because I was trying to read something that chat said. Something that impressed me in Metal Gear Rising was the fact that I can be a cyborg with a huge fat ass fighting with a katana and a sombrero at the same time. The cosmetics in Rising are minimal, but they're great.
Yeah.
I mean, Rising is a gift from God.
Rising is a
how-
gift from God.
How Revengeance managed to be made, I don't know, because it's just too good. It's just too perfect game.
It
Too good.
is.
It's too
Well,
fucking
that's
good.
what happens when you take an absolute madman and give his entire universe to essentially the entire game industry's absolute mad lads.
Wait,
Which
what
is
company
Platinum.
was it? The company
Platinum.
Platinum, yeah. They're the ones who made God Hand, aren't they? Or am I wrong?
And also the Bayonetta series.
Yeah. Like if they made God Hand and Bayonetta, then you know they're gonna make something wild.
Gonna make some crazy bullshit.
Like you take a
Like-
man who is arguably, I always want to call him,
Insane?
Inspired. The
I was
most
gonna
inspired
say,
man.
Japanese Kubrick.
Japanese Kubrick, that's pretty good.
No, that's Tomino.
Is it though?
Yes,
Mm,
Tomino also abuses his production crew. He kicked one of his dudes.
okay, I was more referring to the perfectionist part and not so much the
Abusive?
abuse of.
Tomino is
Okay,
also a
that's-
fucking perfectionist, to a fault.
That is
yeah,
true.
fair.
Okay,
I don't know.
the better Japanese Kubrick. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a. But yeah, you take essentially the brainchild of Japanese Kubrick, and give that property to quite possibly the biggest mad lads in all of AAA gaming, and you know you're gonna get something special out of it.
I mean, yeah, Platinum are a bunch of fucking lunatics.
That's putting it lightly.
I actually, out of curiosity, has anyone here played Astral Chain?
No, I need to
No.
get on that.
I do as well. I haven't had a chance to play it. I've heard it's so
it's the
damn
next
good.
thing, right?
No, that's
no.
that's Daemon Ex Machina. Admittedly, I also want to play that, but
No,
dude.
like the power armor thing.
No.
No.
That's Vanquished.
No,
Ast-
I could have sworn that there was some mech power armor thing with a very similar name.
I'm not sure.
not a damn clue.
Oh, somebody in chat,
Let me-
Pikmin in chat says he played Astral Chain. They say it's fucking fantastic, and I saw
Yeah,
chunks of gameplay, and it seems fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's the game where you play, where essentially it's literally just JoJo memes.
Just JoJo Cop.
No,
JoJo Cop.
it's 100% the power armor thing I was talking about. You have the weird mecha stand thing that you control.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's
yes.
not a power armor, it's a stand.
Yeah, it's JoJo stand.
It's
like
Still,
JoJo.
it's a mech thing.
It's like Pet Shop.
It's like Pet Shop. It's
And
It's
again, we don't
kind of
talk
a-
about Pet Shop because that damn dog broke how many games?
like 3.
Case in point. Oh, Pet Shop is notoriously OP in any JoJo's game that he ever is playable in.
JoJo's. Okay, no, I'm out.
Yeah, Blockman does not
Nor do I want to.
understandable.
My
This is the
condolences, man.
yeah.
Not a lot of people. I tried watching part 6 and I bounced off of it just like I do every JoJo part. I watched like
I mean, admittedly, I don't like watch JoJo. I just kind of absorb it through osmosis, for
exactly
lack of better words.
that's what
I
everybody
can't believe I'm
does.
surrounded by people with such small brains.
It's not even a question of like brain
Like, to be
size.
fair, it takes a very high intellect to understand JoJo.
It's not even
Shut
understanding.
the fuck up.
It's not even understanding JoJo.
Falcon, you're missing the meme.
Am I?
I think he's
Yes,
purposely
he's
no. Okay, no.
he's making the Rick and Morty meme.
I am not aware of.
There
Oh,
was
man,
a
I
meme
am.
going around where where people were claiming. Well, actually, it was people actually legitimately claiming it, but it was a meme to hell and back, where people were claiming that you needed a super high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Oh,
And now you understand why it was a meme.
sure. Yeah, that makes.
Yeah, like the short of
Because-
it, people were memeing pretentious fuckwads who thought they were better than other people because they understood some lip service to high and mighty concepts that they've heard about before.
You'll talk. Can we just talk about the fact of how many people claim that, you know, Rick and Morty of all things is highbrow, even though I would argue the fact that it is more lowbrow than goddamn Family Guy.
About 2 minutes of it that I've seen, yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
I mean, I watched a few chunks of Family Guy because there was nothing better to do, and I hated every single moment of it.
Same.
So,
I mean, at least the pop culture references are at least funny.
are they though?
The
I mean,
one Family
Have
Guy
you?
episode-
Okay, wait, hang on.
Is tiresomely childish
have you-
nihilism lowbrow? Maybe.
Now, hang on.
Also,
Falcon,
hold
have
on.
you watched the Family Guy Star Wars specials?
No, I've heard they are good, but I'm not inclined to believe.
They are very good.
They are
watched the first 10 minutes
amazing.
and dropped them.
Chat says that Charlie Chaplin is the best anime. I am inclined to agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
The one Family Guy episode I watched in full when it was on TV a million years ago, and there was literally nothing better to do, was the one where they were at a sports game and just all took a shit in the brass instruments, which is about the quality I expect from the show.
So wait, but did you watch it dubbed in German?
I think I did, but that
Oh
did not.
God, I'm kind of terrified to know what they sound
That's
like
not
in
the
German.
problem here. The execution wasn't the problem. I don't remember shit about the execution. I just remember that the plot was literal shit.
I mean, as I said, it, and by extension, most of the shows made by what the fuck was his name?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane are the epitome of lowbrow humor.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. Seth doesn't even try to hide it. Like, the man knows he is lowbrow incarnate. And while he occasionally takes... That's the thing. I can at least respect Seth for knowing that he is lowbrow humor and just running with it.
Embraces the cringe.
Exactly. Like, there are so many people who... Or rather, so many shows that try and...
Hello?
Well, try and essentially use lowbrow humor for lack of better words, a quick haha funny gag, and it doesn't land, especially when they keep trying, and trying and trying. And it's like, no, it does not work.
It doesn't hit.
No, it does not hit. At least when you're constantly dealing with lowbrow humor, it at least occasionally hits. Like, sure, it's not always the greatest, but at least, that's fucking something.
Oh, and what was with you and motorbikes outside your window?
It's a fairly well-traveled avenue right outside my window, and food delivery people. Yes.
God damn it, Tim.
It's either delivery people or just delivery drones.
Or it's Tim.
Or it's Tim. When in doubt, just blame Tim. It's always his fault.
Exactly. I mean, that's how that's how we've gotten this far. So that's how we've gotten this far.
That's the joke, and we're sticking with it. I've never seen Family Guy, but I remember a scene where Peter and his wife were eating in a restaurant. A man starts choking, and the guy's wife started asking in despair if someone has a doctor. And Peter gets up, says his penis is 35 centimeters. Everybody starts to applaud him. See, I can't tell if that's a real gag or not, but I'm inclined.
I'll be honest.
I'm inclined to believe it is.
It
I think
probably
it's supposed to be a gag. He knows centimeters, therefore he must be smart.
That, you know what, that might be the.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
But-
level of writing that I expect from Family Guy.
The other thing, and I think people do forget this.
Hmm.
There is, like, also in fairness, the amount of lowbrow, haha, very just incredibly dumb jokes also started with the decline of The Simpsons.
That is true. Zombie Simpsons has, I think, influenced this change in media.
It has. I don't think anyone can argue that.
Probably not. God, remember when The Simpsons was...
Oh god, yeah. Like,
Pepperidge Farm fucking
do you remember when
remembers.
Homer was actually despite being an idiot, he tried to be a good dad?
Yeah, as I said, unfortunate. Well,
Rory, you
after
can't do anything, my dude.
You know what's
True.
fucking terrible? There's people out there, right now, there are full-grown adults that have never lived in a world where Simpsons was.
Oh,
there's
that's
a lot of
actually
people
sad.
who have lived in that. In fairness,
I hate that. I hate the passage of time is my greatest fucking enemy. That
That's
quote,
why I keep breaking it.
yeah, that Sonic quote where he goes like, it's not even a quote, it's a fucking meme. But the Sonic meme where he goes like, the problem with being faster than light is that you live in darkness.
I was going to make that reference, but then I was like, I don't think I will, just to be safe. And you go and cut that to it.
Like, that shit's fucking real sometimes. No,
mm-hmm.
I hate it. I super hate it. But here we are. In completely unrelated news, I'm going to have so much fucking fun panel lining this. It has so many nice little panel lines like all over the surface. I'm gonna have a fucker. God, I just really like straight up. Ever since I watched this series, which by the way is free on YouTube, y'all should just shut the fuck up and go. Ever since I watched this fucking thing, I was like, yo, this idea of like tiny little baby Gundam that dresses up in big armor to have multiple combat functionalities is pretty fucking cool. And then I think in the first episode of season 2, or well, of the second half of the show rather, the main character busts out this armor, like the big sniper armor. And
I think it was second episode.
second episode, maybe. But anyways,
And
the,
then
the name of the episode is The Perfect Sniper. And the entire episode is
Perfect Snipers later. Perfect Snipers later.
Oh, Perfect Sniper is not the first one when we used the Uraven?
No.
It's not. Oh, then my memory fails me.
I
Anyways,
think it's...
there is this episode called The Perfect Sniper where
Oh,
basically the entire episode is this Gundam and the evil Gundam having a sniper duel in the desert. And it's fucking phenomenal.
it is very good, and the shit it sets up, you are not ready for.
Like the shit it sets up like for the remainder of the story, but also the way that entire combat encounter plays out is just
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
chef's
the
kiss.
fight is outstanding. Probably one of the best fights in all of Gundam. But, like,
Easy.
Arc around it.
Yeah, the arc is really fucking good. But even if you're just like watching it just for the sake of the spectacle, I'm not gonna say what the finishing move of that fucking fight is, but Blockman, you know what the finishing move of that fucking fight
Yes.
is. Just fucking like, brrr, yeah, so good. All this Earth 3 is pretty cool. Most episodes of that show are better than they have any right to be. That entire show is better than it has any right. He's not the perfect sniper. He's not Lock-on Stratos. No one will ever be on fucking Stratos.
Just wait until you see one particular thing in X that even Lock-on would be jealous of.
I severely doubt it, but then again, I haven't seen X.
Oh, it is the best scene in the entire fucking show.
Oh, going to bed, Spooky. All right then. Good night, man. Sleep well. Thank you for coming. See you later, buddy.
I hate the fact that that statement is factually correct. No one will ever beat Lock-on Stratos, not even Lock-on Stratos.
Yeah. That statement.
I detest that that is a factually correct statement.
I fucking detest that statement as well, but it is.
Hold on. Peter is playing pipe organ again. Give me a second.
Fucking.
We don't hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I do.
That's fair.
It's a high-pitched.
It's a high pitched. No, it is like this. Yeah, correct. Oh man, this little fucker is so intuitive that you don't even have to see the instructions to know how to build the leg armor. Just look at the parts and you remember the anime and you go like, ah yes, of course that's how it works. Which brings the next point of why I find the build shows particularly cool, is because you can see the guys like coming up with these kits in the show and like inventing this entire bullshit, and then when you get the actual kit for yourself and you start fucking around with it, you go, this guy's a monster. This guy's just a fucking hellish engineering machine.
I am back. Heater has been shut up.
Hey. Yo, Bonaichi. Yay. Hello. Evening. What's up? How was your stream? Oh, I watched a little chunk of it before I left work. It wasn't much, because I don't have my day. Chaotic. Dude, your streams are always chaotic. Just who you are chaos. More than usual. Oh boy.
The Marauder, you say that, but I honestly found the Freedom versus Providence fight to be more fun than large parts of Trailblazer. Like, for all of the shit that he does.
Shut. Let's not.
Fair.
Let's not start discussing Seed, especially not when comparing it to my favorite Gundam movie. We will be here all night.
We will be here all night. I was just saying that the technical execution of the fight was good.
That's a valid opinion to have. I will not discuss it. Right. This bit. Falcon can whine about show he's not actually seen all he wants. Impulse v Freedom is a legit lit fight. Might be. The problem is that we don't discuss Seed in this channel, because every time we do it leads to fucking disaster.
It leads to fucking disaster, indeed.
In Seed.
Unless actively just making puns.
Like,
Say that immediately after I make a Seed pun. It ends with Kira being impaled. I wish.
well, the end is kind of the problem.
Don't.
Yes, exactly.
Don't. Not gonna discuss Seed.
You know, one day you are going to have to discuss Seed.
What?
It does exist.
I was about to say, I am still curious of how this unstoppable force versus immovable object battle of ours is gonna turn out someday.
It's gonna turn out with me muting the Discord call and kicking you out of it.
No, like, just, will you someday say, hate watch Seed, or will I
No.
just shatter off of you?
Can you see that in the box? Yes! This is the high-grade Uraven Gundam. It is a really fucking cool. It's a big purple sniper man.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. This guy, his show is entirely free on YouTube in the official Gundam channel, so you can just literally go watch it right now. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. One of the top 10 Gundam shows of all time, easy.
I'm increasingly thinking about what if we just pull everyone through this in a server movie night.
I mean, we're not gonna do the entirety of Divers in one
Not
night.
one, like
Yeah.
2 or 3.
2 or 3 movie nights, that's possible. Would you guys be up for watching Gundam and shit posting about it? Be fun, I think.
mean, I would certainly be down to try and stick around for it. Obviously can't guarantee because reasons.
Just times and sleep schedules. And being a
Yes.
functional member of society, yes.
Like
Yes.
the rest of us.
See, Divers Season 1 is very much disposable. Like, the best thing out of Divers is the prologue OVA, which does not involve the main characters. It's just Rommel and Champion fighting. And that fight's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I'm with Murata there. I watched 2 episodes of it and then decided not to.
Yeah, Divers Season 1, not a super good show.
Like, the moment that Divers, like, I just cherry pick episodes, but I was like, hey, this suit is cool, I want to see it in action. The moment the show died for me was when someone, like, I think it was the Momokapul girl, fell flat on her face and won a fight through that.
Yeah. See, I think the most fun that I had with Divers Season 1 was doing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he just like snaps his fingers and points at the screen every time Patrick shows up.
Yeah.
Because Patrick is God, and I adore him the best.
Actually, I think the most fun I had with Divers Season 1 was the thing in
When it
Re-Rise.
ended.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, what?
The flashback in Re-Rise.
Yeah, like the parts of Re-Rise that recontextualize Season 1 are
And
interesting.
I'm gonna explain the joke to you after stream is over because spoilers.
Yes, spoiler. Point is, you can mostly safely skip the first season. It's
Hold on,
not super
I'm
good.
just gonna DM it to you real quick.
That's fine.
As I said, to some people, the best part of season 1 of Divers is when it ended.
Exactly. And since Dab is asking how goes the building, we have a tiny little boy, a big airplane shield. Oh shit, Dab! Thank you, dude. Thanks for the sub. Holy fuck. We got a big sniper rifle with an extendo barrel. We got a little gun hidden inside the sniper rifle.
You know I got that stendo on me.
Stendo. And we got the stendo legs as well. Which, once we're done building the entire armor, we're going to do the transformation sequence and get this boy armored up. Because, fuck yeah, Core Gundam.
Falcon, check your DMs. I sent the joke.
Can't pretend he pulled the trigger. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is in part why I love the Uraven Gundam, because it was there for that.
Well, its gun was there for that.
Its gun was there for that, whatever.
Yeah, but anyway, spoilers.
Anyway, spoiler. Yeah. See, there's this flashback sequence that shows this guy.
Wow,
No.
when Marauder
This
is saying that
spoilers.
it's
This is spoilers, Falcon. This is big spoilers for Heroes Arc.
I know. I'm just gonna say, there's a shot that he didn't take with this gun, and the flashback serves to explain that shot that he didn't take with this.
Real talk, Falcon, when Marauder says that that's a bit needlessly mean, yeah, I think it means that you've crossed the line.
I don't care. Don't care.
I have something to say here, but I'm just gonna get bonked anyway because of the scene thing.
What do you mean? What's that? Are you Marauder? Are you referring to me or Falcon in that regard?
I think he's referring to you.
Oh.
Point is, Divers Season 1, not super good. Divers Re-Rise, easy top 10 best Gundam shows of all time.
I'm gonna say easy top 5.
Maybe top 5, I don't want to make a list right now. Ooh, my vertebrae.
Fucking...
Cracking. Ah.
Okay, well, now we officially need the Falcon official tier list of Gundam series.
Oh, that exists, hold on. Straight up, that exists.
Just for contrast, I'm gonna throw mine in there. Because that's,
Oh, wait.
that's gonna look a lot different.
Okay, hang on. This is gonna be good.
Needlessly mean you didn't realize we were watching a White Falcon stream. Exactly, I am a petty, mean bitch. That is entirely
Well,
true.
you're at least one of those things.
Petty, yes.
You are forget but not forgive. Walking around hating bitches, don't remember why.
Exactly. This... It's not in this folder. I think it's in my downloads folder. Hold on. Shit! I might have... Did it... Shit... Oh, no, hold on, it's here.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, this is a tier list of Pokemon games. It's not a tier list of Gundam shows. I forgot I made the wrong... I remembered the wrong tier list.
Oh. Now I'm curious about what that looks like as well.
Ah, fuck it, I'll post it as well. My tier list of Pokemon games. Let's discuss that, shall we?
I'm gonna hop off, lads.
That's
Alright.
alright. It's late as shit for you, Eden. No,
Yeah,
thank you
just
for
no
joining us,
time.
man.
Oh, it was nice talking. See you guys.
See
Have a
ya.
good, hope you have a good man. See you.
Sleep well.
Because the tier list usually just give a generic tiermaker.jpg.
Exactly.
file name.
It was just a tier maker JPEG, and I thought I made the one about Gundam, but I didn't. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, let's see here.
You weren't the one who wanted food.
Okay,
Yes,
out
yeah.
of curiosity, why do you have black 2, white 2 so far below?
Because they are not as great as Black 1 and 2. That's it.
I personally disagree with that call, but
That's
fine. I mean, yeah, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are just kind of flat
Garbo.
out better.
Without ever having played Gen 5, it kinda... Like, some part of me is annoyed that we got black 2, white 2 instead of one, I don't know, gray, because that means we never got Perfect Curum.
We never got perfect.
I
Curum.
mean,
yeah.
we would have. I don't think even in the Pokemon Gray we would have seen the full completion of the original Dragon return.
If Heart
Well,
Gold Soul
not
Silver
like
isn't on
a
top,
fusion with both.
I will throw a tantrum. Heart Gold Soul Silver is S tier along with Black and White and Emerald. It's the only 3 S tier games in the Pokemon franchise. Fight me.
I would personally put Platinum in S tier.
I don't like the map of Sinnoh as much. It's entirely because of the map.
I mean, in that same vein, you could also claim the same thing about Emerald because, you know, Hoenn 7 out of 10 too much water.
I can't make any objective judgments about Hoenn because I've spent over 500 hours in it in my childhood, and I love Hoenn to death. I see no...
I mean, I love Hoenn too. I started with Hoenn. I am a Hoenn baby. I'm not disagreeing with this. But in that same vein, Hoenn is good. But it does have its flaws.
I guess... I don't know.
Oh, and
In
Sinnoh
no
are
small
both
part
biggest
because... In no small part because... And I think... I believe... This I have to just state as an objective fact. Hoenn... The Gen 3 games were the games who expedited and multiplied the trash Pokemon every 5 feet issue.
Did it?
Wingull. Just
Wait.
Wingull.
Wingull, okay. Wingull and
First,
Tentacool.
it was already... Tentacool, yeah. Tentacool was bad enough in Gen 1 and 2. But Wingull just took the issues that Tentacool had and just multiplied it tenfold.
Yeah, okay, no, that is fine. How do you feel about Trumpets?
And-
I fucking love it. Look, right now I'm playing... You can check the VODs, by the way. I have some of them still up here. The rest of the others, I'm going to upload them to YouTube. But I'm playing a Emerald ROM hack called Blazing Emerald. And every time that there's like a gym fight or a rival fight or something, I switch on the proper music. Because that ROM hack changes the music to be the Gen 4 instead of Gen 3 music. And I cannot
That's weird.
live without my Hoenn trumpets.
And yeah, Hoenn trumpets are pretty fucking alright.
Dude, Hoenn's soundtrack, I dare you to find me a Hoenn song that I don't enjoy. At least a little.
But yeah, I mean, I would definitely make the argument that Hoenn took the issues that we saw in the caves of Gen 1 and 2, you know, of non-stop Zubats and Geodudes,
And applied them
And
to
applied
every
it to-
area.
and applied it to the water routes.
Yeah, okay, that is a fair statement. Which is also, this is something I was discussing with another VTuber friend, like just this morning, that I cannot play unmodded Pokemon games anymore.
I mean, fair.
I straight up,
guess.
like, Blazing Emerald, which is the ROM hack I'm playing right now, and Blaze Black and Volt White, which I played, I want to say 6 times in total between the two versions. I just can't play vanilla Pokemon game. They ruined
Curiosity,
it.
have you played Glazed?
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's a very, very good ROM hack. Hang on.
Off?
Emerald.
Still
Oh, Emerald.
annoys me that the best meme ROM hack I know is all in German, so none
Yeah.
of you would be able to
It is-
understand the jokes in it.
Okay, so let me just say it's it's in the Emerald. It's using Emerald as its base. Completely new region.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wait, does it have Fake Mon? I don't like Fake Mon.
I don't remember if it's. I
I-
can't remember if it's actually a full. Do they have a full Pokedex? I actually don't remember now.
Yeah, like if there's like fake evolutions or like fake new forms of old shit, I'm okay. But entirely fake Mon decks, that ain't it, Chief. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to remember now. I can't remember if they added because there's multiple. Obviously, there's a lot of you know
Shit.
Pokemon. So it's always a difficult time to try and remember. It's like, wait, which ones have the fake mon? Okay, I stand corrected. Glazed is not. Glazed has standard Pokemon.
Oh, good. Perfect.
And and fun fact, it actually has everything, I believe, up to Gen 6.
Oh, incredible. Could you throw me a way to acquire it legally?
I can definitely do that. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
But yeah.
Do
Yeah. It does a lot of changing of things, and also. Okay, there is one bit of a meme. Which I will not tell you because it is a key part of the story, but I will say this: it is very funny.
Okay,
And
I'm
it
excited
will.
now. I'm excited now.
It will throw you off so hard.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't hear the word used. Do you say it is very fun or it is very fucked?
It is very funny.
But yeah, it's a shame none of you will ever be able to play Fire Green.
that name.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a Fire Red Leaf Green ROM hack. It starts with you going back to, or going on whatever route takes you out of your home city, except it's the original monocolor Game Boy black and white Route 1.
Oh god.
Except there's no tall grass because a kid smoked it all because the word for grass and weed is the same in German.
Okay, alright. I like where this is
It's
going.
within the first 15 minutes of the game.
That's... Ooh. That's the good shit right there.
But yes.
Dab was talking about a,
Oh, and then you kill, what's the onion fairy thing again?
Celebi.
Yeah, then you kill Celebi and prop up its corpse in a shrine somewhere.
Incredible. But
Oh
yeah,
god, that
that-
sounds like some of the fuck shit you do in Uranium.
yeah, uranium
Yeah,
is
no,
a
but it's
disaster.
entirely played for laughs. And then
I
at the
mean,
end,
if we're gonna talk about fucked Pokemon ROM hacks, I think we all know. Well, first off, Radical Red.
I am not aware.
I've heard of uranium, I have not heard of
Radical Red is a Fire Red ROM hack, and It's
Edgefest?
interesting. How to put it? Well, for it takes a lot. It takes the piss out of a lot of things.
Good.
And also, yeah. Let's see. What is radical?
Chat.
What is radical red?
Chat was talking about like a randomizer that changes all of the doors
yes.
and passageways and
Oh yes,
teleports.
the door. Yes, the door randomizer. Those are
That's kind of fucked.
those are hilarious.
Here, just like get out of the truck in the beginning of the game. Sky pillar.
Get out of the truck, champion fight.
But yeah, I will say, Radical Red is also, for lack of better words, absolutely bonkers. Because, how to put it? Radical Red essentially takes everything, and I mean everything, that you can possibly think of as far as bits and pieces from Pokemon games, and puts them in. I'm pretty sure it has every gen. It has all the Pokemon, every gen. It has Megas.
Sounds like the type of game I would make.
It has Megas. It has Dynamax.
Oh shit.
It has Dynamax raids.
Oh shit.
It has it does. The one thing I will say is it does add new abilities for Pokemon.
That's okay. Blazing Emerald does that.
Yeah, same difference. But yeah, there's a lot, and yeah, there's a lot of very Radical Red is bonkers, and there's
Sounds like
many a memes surrounding it because it is very fun, but it is also very
Stupid.
yeah. That's
Sure.
one way to put it.
Sure. Alright, that sounds interesting. Well, once we're done with Blazing Emerald, I might check that out. Because everybody now is playing the hot new Pokemon games, the Hoenn remakes, the fucking Sinnoh remakes, and I'm like, yeah, those are trash.
Also, one other thing, Radical Red is also infamous because it is bonkers hard.
Wait, like hard.
Yeah, like we are talking. You might need to.
Grind
you
for
might
hours.
need to start doing some proper smoking shit.
Good. That's Blaze Black and Volt White, really. Like those two are. Pain.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I don't know if we're talking about the same game here, but like years ago, at the tail end of when I was briefly into Pokemon hacks, I remember like vague rumors of one being made, or like an announcement of one that also had all of the shit in it up until the point where the game was made. And the devs explicitly said that you probably need a dedicated team for each arena.
Yeah.
The fabled Pokemon Rainbow. The shove everything together in one. I think Game Freak will never give. Fuck Game Freak.
Yeah. Yeah. I do quite like the idea of you have to have more than 6 dudes to properly do it. Like, the idea intrigues me, because of course it does, because it involves more people than it originally intended.
But yeah. I will say this. There is a very good reason in Radical Red why there are dedicated EV grinding areas.
Sure. Okay.
Because, as I said, there is some Smogan tier bullshit going on in that game.
There's some proper fuckery.
Yeah.
The Giratina origin forms like an item you get on a safari. Really? See, I always love to see the bullshit.
Oh yeah, the orb.
Yeah, I always love seeing the bullshit that ROM hacks come up with to stuff certain Pokemon, especially legendaries and like weird evolutions in places they're not supposed to. Like the fucking Mew that we found, Mike.
Oh yeah.
That thing was just like, what?
But yeah, so you want to know something? Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. Fun fact. Back in Blaze Glazed, the other one that I was telling you about, you actually get a choice from 5 starters.
Oh yeah, Blazing Emerald, the latest patch did that as well. They gave you like I think 7 different pick if you choose the customize option part of the game, which is really fucking cool. You can start with like a Beldum.
Yeah. This one lets you start with a. Obviously, it actually has you start with the Sinnoh starters.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I like me some Turtwig. I'm down.
And then the other 2 options are a Riolu, which now levels up via level, which now evolves via level up instead of friendship,
Oh, that's good.
and a Shinx.
Hell yeah, Shinx. Shinx is one of my favorites.
Riolu and Shinx is a third of my platinum team.
I mean, that's like 90% of people's.
I mean, yes, for good reason. They rule.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make it. I need to get something off my chest that I've held for a very long time. That this is just Mike's dumbass dark secret. For the longest time, I legitimately thought that that Lucario was a legendary.
Everybody did.
Understandably so, given how much it's hyped up, but no.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. My very dumb child brain never got to the Iron Islands, let alone I never even made it to Sunnyvale in Pearl, because my dumbass managed to get soft locked in Candace's gym puzzle.
Really? How?
How?
I don't remember. I was very young, but I could not figure out how to get around it, and then when I thought I did, I managed to soft lock myself.
I somehow doubt that you can actually soft lock yourself in a puzzle in a Nintendo game.
Probably. But
I
let's
think
see. Marauder
it's just,
says there. I was waiting to get a Lucario on Auto Platinum, then decided Gallade was cooler. I mean, Gallade is cooler than Lucario. I'm sorry.
Gallade is a fucking cool guy.
Okay, but
But I mean, I do know the fact
Anubis
that.
Steel Dude.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, but
I
sword guy, sword arm guy,
But
Yeah,
Anubis Steel Dude, though.
but sword arm guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I had a. Yes, exactly. The soft lock was also in the remakes.
Wait, there's an actual soft lock. What the fuck?
Yes, there was a soft lock. There was one. It was a very specific way, but there was a very specific way that you could go that you would essentially be locked into the bottom, into one of the slots on the bottom, and be unable to move.
To
Like,
be fair,
would essentially be stuck behind. You would essentially have 3 snowballs on 3 sides of you, and then the 4th would be, and then to your back would be one of the ice bits. But yeah, there was a way, in fact, to soft lock yourself.
but to be fair, this is the same game where they didn't account for the remakes having diagonal movement, and you can just bypass the puzzle completely.
that's true. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I'm just saying, you know, they did manage, they somehow managed to get the soft block in both the regular and the remake.
Yeah, it's just Game Freak is not very competent. Which is
Game
a shame.
Freak is not very competent at Games Freak.
Yeah. Which is a fucking shame, because I really like Pokemon, but the more I look at it, the more I realize, man, Pokemon has always kind of sucked.
Yeah, if you look in Vidya, you can see the exact point in which you realize you fucked up.
Okay, let me check.
This is what could happen. It was a lot harder to do in the originals, but I did manage to do it to myself.
Oh!
Yeah.
So after that, GG, new game, or?
Admittedly, young Michael got to that point, realized what would have to happen, and then proceeded to quit Pokemon for the next 4 generations.
Which is perfectly understandable.
Yeah, no, fair.
Yeah. Admittedly, that was also due in no small part. Well, okay, I take that back. I rage quit Gen 4 because of that bullshit. I then skipped out on Gen 5 because I was still a salty bitch, and then I did not proceed to play Gen 6 through 7 because I did not have a 3DS.
To be fair, you didn't miss anything. Gen 6 was a disaster.
I mean, yeah, Gen 6 I probably wouldn't have picked up anyway. Gen 7 I do regret not playing.
Dude, Gen 7 is the weirdest love-hate relationship for me, because on the one hand, man, Alola is cool, like just as a place to be.
My other big thing is, and here's my real thing. I regret the fact that I never got to experience Mega Evolution.
Yeah, this is another thing. Megas are pretty.
Megas are fucking cool, and I wish that they didn't give them the Pokemon that didn't deserve them.
I mean, you can't possibly tell me that Pidgeot didn't deserve a buff.
No, Pidgeot definitely deserved a buff. I'm talking more about Metagross. I'm talking about Garchomp.
Lucario, Tyranitar, Garchomp. Yeah, the monsters.
Yeah, Lucario kind of needed it, but
Also, Mega Lucario just looks cool as all hell.
I hate
Also
Mega Lucario.
it's just Lucario but more.
Exactly,
Which-
Lucario
yeah,
doesn't need
right.
more.
Which honestly, okay, here's the thing. Lucario more looks so much better than Tyranitar more.
Okay, yeah, no, Tyranitar looks.
Mega Tyranitar looks like absolute potato. And
Okay.
let's not even talk about Mega Abomasnow.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. On real quick. While I
Okay.
get the proper music for this, because we're about to do something really cool.
Change.
Let me stop the weird psychedelic space music. And let's fucking
Go.
core change, motherfuckers! Okay, so. Deep down. Get the legs in there.
I think you're putting them on the wrong way around. The
I'm
white
not.
parts are on the outside.
Hold on. It's supposed to stick in there? What the fuck?
You're also putting it on the wrong foot. The white funnels go outside.
Oh yeah, no, right. Yes, that is totally correct, but still.
You need to bend the feet as far back as they go.
Yes,
and
they
then
are
like,
bent now. I realized I fucked up on that part.
yeah,
Okay,
like,
there we go. There we go.
you
There
need
we
to
go. There we go.
Very far back. It's a very weird angle.
It is
Yeah.
a weird angle.
But yeah, you are correct, Dappler. It is terrible because you cannot escape rope out of the gym.
Okay.
And that's what I originally thought. I'm like, oh, I'm locked in a soft lock. Well, I can just escape rope out. Doesn't allow me to escape rope. Proceeds to yeet BS across the room.
Nope, that's fair.
Perfectly. Shit. On. Get in there.
But yes,
But yeah, I like Mega Lucario purely because of the aesthetic TM. Like, Mega Lucario just has the vibe of cool guy.
I agree. I 100% agree. But yeah,
I think I had a particular wallpaper of Mega Lucario as my phone lock screen for like a year.
I just really like there are so many Pokemon that who got so much serious power up because of that. Honestly, really needed it. That from Mega Evolution, you know, Pinsir, Heracross, Houndoom, fucking Mawile.
Still kind of wish that Zoroark had gotten a Mega Evolution purely because of aesthetics.
That's fair. I don't know how well that would work though.
Just imagine Zoroark, but more.
Fair. But yeah, it's like there are so many Pokemon that deserved Mega Evolutions. And then we got Mega Gengar, Mega Tyranitar, Mega Mewtwo.
Yeah, Mega Mewtwo.
Everything about Mega Mewtwo.
Didn't wait. I
I would
forget.
even-
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting which is the English, which is the German name. Greninja? Is that
Greninja,
the English?
yes.
Yeah,
That's the English
Greninja is
name.
the English.
Well, no, Greninja didn't get a Mega. Greninja
Yeah,
was...
I forget if it got a Mega
Yeah.
or if it was just OPSs.
Well, no, it got its Ash form, the Battlemon Greninja, which admittedly isn't so much a Mega as it is a hidden. Actually, yeah, it's in all shapes, in all forms, a Mega. You just have to knock out a Pokemon first.
I hate it that I couldn't finish it in one loop of the song, but that's mostly because I spent like half of it trying to understand why the foot wasn't going in. That was because the foot
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
all the way
fair.
back. But oh fucking
yeah,
well,
I mean-
I almost finished it. I just need to slide the shoulder.
But yeah, like there are so
There,
they made so many cool calls with
there.
I
Then-
mean Mega
go ahead.
Rayquaza. Just everything about Mega Rayquaza.
Mega Fug.
Oh yeah, Mega Rayquaza is sick.
Mega Fug is incredible. Him, but not as much as I love the Uraven.
I mean, yes, the
But,
Uraven
I mean,
is peak
in-
Gundam, pretty much.
Fucking
Yeah, I
hell,
mean-
this thing is. It's
It does look good. It is
chunky
so good.
in just the right way. The purple is not
True.
too gaudy. The limbs and the proportions now match perfectly. It still has access to a gigantic fucking ass pack. I think. Probably still attach.
Not
Ass
only
pack.
can you attach it, it still goes on there. It's there on the line art.
Ass pack back. This now it has a gigantic fucking thing on its back. A fungus Honkin sniper rifle, which even does the 00 thing that I really like of like plugging into the arm.
That, yeah, I can understand that, Marauder. But as far as aesthetics go, like Mega Rayquaza is just,
I personally think that having the jet thing on the left arm as the shield looks a lot cooler.
honestly,
It does, but
yeah. Okay, but here's my thing. I I like the fact that they decided to give Rayquaza a Mega instead of a Primal.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's a really
Like-
cool idea.
And the just the pure the lore behind it, the idea of essentially it destroyed the meteor that created the Mega Stones, and then
It's quite
I mean,
literally
yeah,
stronger than God. Yes.
to be fair, Arceus isn't exactly that powerful in game, but
Yeah.
you know,
Or end
admittedly,
game mechanics are not in
Very different.
it's like
any fucking franchise.
yeah, exactly.
But there we
so,
fucking go. The goddamn
nice.
Raven Gundam. I'm so happy I finally
That
have
is
this
also
thing.
true. Arceus is getting his own game soon.
Arceus is getting his own game in like what 20 days or something. I'm
Something like
mildly
that.
excited for that, but I don't know.
Honestly,
Oh man, this guy's so
I
cool.
think, real talk, the fact that it's less Breath of the Wild and more Monster Hunter meets Final Fantasy has me more excited.
Yeah, I was a little bit on the fence of like, I wonder what the fuck this thing is gonna be. But from what they are showing, I don't hate the idea.
Yeah, I was originally kind of confused. I'm like, when they first showed off the Final Fantasy battle, for lack of, honestly, I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's a Final Fantasy battle system.
It's ATB. It's fucking ATB.
Yeah, it is. It's ATB. When they showed it off that it was an ATB system, that got my interest. But as soon as I heard that it is not just pure open world, but you take you get missions, you have a camp, and then you go around the area until you complete the mission, like a la Monster Hunter, and specifically World/Rise, then that got my attention.
Oh shit, the backpack doesn't.
And also, yeah, the fact that we're finally getting a Ghost Normal type and a well-deserved evolution for Stantler.
That is true. Stantler has deserved an evolution. Fucking ever.
And
Okay,
Basque Legion. Everything about Basque Legion.
Basculage is fucking sick. Not as sick as this Gundam
Like,
though.
I will...
Like-
here's what I think. Say what you will about Game Freak, say what you will about Game Freak as a developer. As a design team, their shit is still like,
I mean, to be fair, yes. Game Freak's design is usually on point, especially the waifus, let's face it. People are more interested in the Pokemon NPC than they are of the fucking Pokemon themselves.
yeah, that's fair.
Counterpoint, furries.
Counterpoint furries, but furries are not people. I said people.
Ha. And that's going into the quote channel.
That's
That
going in
is
the quote wall.
definitely-
I love this thing so fucking much. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this guy. Can't get over how cool this fucking thing.
Also,
Speaking of furries, Gundam Re-Rise. Exactly! Build Divers Re-Rise had furries in it. For better and for worse. Yes, I sent and. Not...
interesting.
There, I
Don't
I'm gonna-
don't elaborate, Blockman. Don't elaborate. Just let Mike
No, I'm gonna
experience it.
I mean, I
no,
have
no,
to
I'm not gonna
assume-
say anything about the show itself. But on one of my places, there is a furry who watched Re-Rise, loved it very much until a certain thing happened, and then went on to shit talk the show at every occasion because of that thing, and that it somehow ruined the entire show for him.
I'm suddenly getting I'm suddenly. It doesn't take a genius to realize where that song and dance is going.
Okay, take your shot. Alright, Mike, here. You have the plot sniper rifle. Take it. Tell me where you are aiming it.
I'm aiming at the fact that it introduces the furries and then proceeds to genocide them.
No, Mike, it's a build show. In this case, it's a show inside a fucking MMO.
Okay,
People
well
are playing a
then
video
I
game.
have to assume the fact that the furry proceeds to get his ass whooped.
No, the furry's a fucking NPC.
Oh.
They are NPC on a raid zone. There are no deaths in this show. It's a fucking MMO. It's Sword Gundam Online.
I was about to say, Sword Art Online is also an anime about an MMO, and that bitch has got a death. That bitch has a body count in the 7 digits.
Yeah, but oh, by the way, I just wanna leave you guys with a realization.
What?
I want you guys to know. I want you guys to know that this bullshit is this year. We are in 2022. It's the year of SAO.
I found the gun version of SAO much better.
You have to deal with the fact SAO is trash, but I love it. It's horrible.
SAO.
It's garbage.
SAO is
I
trash.
fucking love it.
Was it season? I never watched the first season, but I did watch a good chunk of. Was it season? No, it was season 2. The one with the
Fairies.
elves, the fairies. Yes. Okay. Also, any anime who its own creator writes his own smut.
I do respect that one.
You gotta respect the hustle.
Chapter 13.5.
0.5.
Oh, 16.5. My apologies.
But yeah, you gotta respect the hustle there for Kawahara. He's a madman, but yeah. Also, Nerdaki, thanks. SAO is not bad. It's just not good. Like, not. I guess.
Okay.
But anyways, I was gonna get the SAO novels to make a point. SAO. Okay, real quick. I swear to God, I'm not gonna stay rant for. SAO season 1 is really awful because they gut the book and reorganize everything. They take.
I always forget the fact that it's a book.
Yes, it's a series of books. There's like 13 of the fucking thing.
Stupid question.
Huh.
Real quick before you continue. What tea should I make? Cinnamon, apple spice, or Bengal spice?
I would say lemongrass, but since you don't have, I say cinnamon.
No.
Okay, I'll go with cinnamon. One moment. I will
It's
be
good.
back.
I should make a mug of tea. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make my point about SAO for the ether for that while you stare at this. There you go. At the BG. Anyways, my point about SAO. Season 1 fucking guts the book and destroys any, or rather, what little sense of cohesion and idea of a plot that the book could have gone out the fucking window, because they take the beginning of book 1, or rather, they take the beginning of the prequel, they take the beginning of book 1, and that's like in chronologically sense, okay, that's fine. Then they take the side stories from book 2, which chronologically go there, yes, but narratively they are disconnected side stories. So you begin with the plot about, okay, game, GM is trying to kill us, we have to get out of here. And then you spent like the next 8 or so episodes fucking about with waifu of the week to then go back to the plot. This is the problem with SAOs. I'm not gonna say that, oh, the story infinitely better. No, it's still kind of a face it. But it makes much more sense in the book. Because in the book, you go, day 1, explain the stakes, time skip, floor 75. Remember that scene in, like, I think episode 7 or so, where the episode starts with Kirito in the dungeon killing that lizard man? That's the first scene in book 1. That's the first fucking scene. Book 1 starts there, then explains day 1, and then comes back to, and that's how we got here. With Kirito in floor 75. So, the entirety of book 1 is like episodes 7, 8, 9, and... Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think, of the first season. And even then, they cut the coolest fucking fight in the anime. The anime has this horrible thing of, like, not only butchering the order of the books, but removing integral points of the book that make it much better. The entire book has first-person narration by Kirito, so it actually explains what the fuck he's doing. Why the fuck? Because, like, what game mechanics he's using, or his item loadouts, or how the game mechanics work, which, granted, sometimes is Ricky that when he, like, so let's give the man some credit. So, by removing the cool shit, it makes the story less interesting, less fun. They removed the fight with the Skull Reaper, which was like an entire 2-3 chapters of the book, I guess, was like this really cool fucking boss fight where they had to, you know, do tactics and actually learn how to defeat the fucking thing. I remember that, like, the episode where the Skull Reaper gets shown in the anime, I was like, oh, it's that fucking thing! And then the next episode begins with them beating. They kill it off screen between episodes like 11 and 12. And I was like, fuck. Season 2 does the same, like the Elf arc. Elf arc is not, but it's worse. They put more ass pulls by not, by again removing a fucking fight scene and just having Kirito put one sword on top of the other and Giga Drill break through 1,000 fucking enemies instead of actually showing the fight. How could they possibly hype up a big threat and often fair? Yeah, A1 Pictures, guys who made the SAO anime, kind of don't know what the, which is also part of the reason why Darling in the Franxx is so bad. That's enough.
Which one was the show last season that A1 made?
Fuck, what was it?
Wait, wasn't it 86?
Oh my god, A1 made 80s. Totally right.
Yeah, it's kind of...
See,
like...
this is the thing. A1 has been doing light novel adaptations so fucking long, they were bound to get one right eventually.
Yeah, like, statistical probability.
Statistical
And,
probability.
like, from the bits of light novel that I've read, it seems like the kind of story that you can hardly fuck up if you just stick to the general outline and know how to melodrama.
I found the author's later work, Axel World. But Axel World is so incredibly fucking good, it doesn't even feel like it was written by the same person. Mostly because Axel World was written like when Kawahara was 30, I want to say, so he had like almost 2 decades of experience on top of what he had when he wrote SAO. Point is, Axel World is really fucking the model kit. Better than... It's not a super good model kit, but I like it. Silver Crow is a cool, has gigantic fucking wings, arms. It's basically Cyberpunk Persona. Yes, it's basically Cyberpunk. Music is also aggressively awesome the entire time. Axel World has no right having a soundtrack as good as it does. Silver Crow. Come on, buddy. Hey. Yeah, y'all should watch Axel World. shit's good stuff. It was also animated by Sunrise, so all of the mecha fights in there, because it's effectively a power armor. So all of the mecha show fights look fucking awesome because Sunrise on them. But anyways, that's my entire bullshit diatribe on Reki Kawahara and how he is a not great, but also not terrible, kind of misjudged author. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. I said it was gonna be a short rant, but I spent 15 minutes talking about this stupid shit. Ah, God. Anyways, that's it. The Gundam is built. That was the wrong button. Never mind that. That was the wrong fucking button. I wasn't gonna end the stream right. But I am going to end the stream right now. So, thank you all very much for being here. Patient with my bullshit. Patient with all of our bullshits, collectively. Talking about Gundam is difficult, and we are a bunch of autists.
Yup.
Shit gets hard sometimes. Haha, that's what she said. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. Sleep well. Love you lots. See you later. Peace out, motherflockers. I'm gonna start calling you guys motherflockers, by the way. That's the new thing. That's the VTuber name of the fan base thing. You're all my motherflockers now. Deal with it. Bye-bye.